guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. I am excited. I'm much more awake. We had to start a little earlier tonight. The late night ones are tough on me, so I am really excited for tonight and to be here with you guys. Let me say hello to you all, and then I'll bring the girls up. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Adrian. Hello, T. Adams. Hey, West Virginia News Girl. Hey, Rope Scout. Hey, Mal. Good to see you. Hey, Grandma Cece. Pointer Lover, Adrian. Hey, Space Dandy. Punksy. Yo Knows Modesto. Hey, Linda. Hello, Jeannie. Kel. Good to see you. Hey, Jody. Hey, Angie. Fonda. Pursuing Understanding. Just Jen. Mayla's Mom. Rope Scout. Christina's alter ego. Seahawk Gal. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Luana. Hey, Lisa. Hello, Sherry. Hey, Q. Insure for Life. Hello. I love your name. Hey, Lisa. Let's see. Don't want to miss anybody. Thank you guys for being here. Let me go ahead and bring the girls up. So last night, I actually missed the last call or two. And but thankfully, Curious Jen gave us a little preview of what we're going to be expecting tonight. So I'm really excited for us to hear some of from Aunt Brenda. So hello, you guys. How are you all? Girls?
Hey.
Hey. I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I love it when you put your thoughts out. Love the other girls too. You're my favorite. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. Hey, Molly the Great. Who's singing that song? Rope Scout? I will put it in the description after because I have to anyways, but I don't know I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's called Sweetest Dreams. Hey, David. Hey, Sherry. So you guys, anything before we get started you want to say or talk about?
Oh, no, I just want to, piggyback on what I told you guys last night, that this first call with Aunt Brenda's a fun one because Aunt Brenda's got a boyfriend.
Yeah, I cannot wait to hear that. Alice says, hey, everyone, so glad you all are back. Me too. I really hope we don't have like a big wait period in between like we did this last time because I missed hanging out with you guys and listening to these. Hey, Margie.
I did want to say that one person did donate today another $15 toward jail calls. And so for the next batch of jail calls, we're looking at about 185 that we're short. So just wanted to throw that out.
All right. And then we have a couple coming in that we've already paid for. So
yep.
Because on the 21st, I'll be able to throw in a little more too. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Well, me three.
Oh, we already did, Cindy. Curious. So you can go, and I think it comes with your night when I dropped it in the Nightbot. If you do want to be a part of that or help with that, you can go to the link that the Nightbot just dropped, and it's on her website, and she has like links to donate for that. She also keeps a log with people's initials, how much they donated, and we always put the receipts out there, and so to keep it as transparent as we can. So.
Hey, Squirrel. I did want to say one thing really quickly. Okay. I know Christmas is over, but in Bosnia, it's not. It's just now Christmas with their Orthodox. And 2 interviews have been dropped over on the law and crime. And one of them is Buster Murdaugh. The other one is, what is his brother? What's the uncle? Why is his name? John Marvin. His has dropped. Y'all, I started listening to it and I will be reviewing it, but let me just pre-warn you now. I don't know what's going on with SLED. I don't know if they need fundraising or what, but all of their interviews are conducted in a vehicle and a visor cam. And Buster, bless his heart, looks like a whole Funko Pop. He looks like Ron Weasley's Funko Pop. I'm not even lying. It was very distracting. And I plan to discuss all of this at some point, but it was on my mind and I had to get it off my chest. And now I'm free to listen to Aunt Miranda.
All right. Hey, J Jets. You guys are my people. And yeah, so I do, before we get into this first call, I do want to make sure to say thank you to you guys for helping with the calls and also just for being here. Just thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I know the girls really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you guys. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, ready.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm muted. Now we're really about to start, but let me just go back like 5 seconds just so we don't miss anything. Okay, because I was had it muted and I didn't realize it. Okay, now we're really gonna start.
So we were just testing you. That was a test, you guys. Allie totally meant to do that.
Yeah.
I would have said something smart back to him, like, didn't you learn when you were a kid sharing?
I did.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hello.
Hey, sweetheart, I got some money on the account. You can call me.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I'm-
I was like, I thought you were gonna add it. I thought you were gonna add it on the app, but then I was like, she probably hasn't figured out how to do it yet.
Well, I called them and I put it on my phone, so when you call me, when you dial my number, it
Yeah.
automatically comes off of my money I got on it.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but you didn't get the video thing to work though, right?
Me and Harley's having problems with it too, so it's still
Yeah.
not working right. So
Well, I told her
Harley
to call
this
customer
week.
service.
Okay, I don't know what Harley does.
No, I'm
not
telling you,
gonna-
I told
Yeah,
her.
you told her
last
to.
time, yeah, to call customer service because some other people said it's doing the same thing to them about verification. And like,
Yeah, I told her as soon as she got it down pat, then she can fix my program where I can talk to you.
All right.
How are you feeling, baby? What you doing? Talk to me real quick, cause this minute runs so fast with you.
Yeah, I know. I'm okay. I just came out of my timeout, and I was just gonna call you guys and see what you've been up to and stuff like that.
Nothing. Nothing. Just pure, naturally, nothing. I miss you. I love you. I'm praying for you. I got a boyfriend. He's a doctor. He's a doctor.
Okay.
He's a surgeon.
Oh,
He's
wow.
a surgeon.
How'd you pull that one off?
You know, well, excuse me. I know you just didn't say.
Just messing with you.
He thinks I'm the best thing that ever happened to him.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
I got him so brainwashed, girl.
That's what I was about to say.
Hey, and I am a pure cougar. You hear me?
That's what I was asking. That's why I said, how'd you pull that one off?
Hey, and he's young too.
Well,
He just. Oh my God! You wait. You got to see a picture of him. He is very nice looking.
how old is he, Aunt Brenda?
49.
Oh, well, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, I'm old enough to be his mama, but he's 49.
But still, right? Like you were like 25.
Hey, he said age doesn't have a thing to do with my relationship with you. And I said, well, what about people talking? He said, they're going to talk regardless.
Yeah, I know.
He said, talk. As long as we're happy and we're having fun together and enjoying each other, that's what life's all about.
Yeah, people are always going to have something to say. It doesn't matter if you, no matter what you do, or when you have to take a side on something, nothing's ever the right side. There's always going to be people on the opposite side saying something.
Yeah, they're always trying to say. So I told him, I said, well, I'm not going to worry about it. If you don't worry about me walking side of you, holding your hands or whatever, I said, I'm not going to worry about it. So,
That's good. That's good.
yeah, that's good.
You haven't told him you're moving to Houston, have you?
I ain't told nobody. No, he's not from here.
Oh, okay. He's not from there.
Guy's not from here. I mean,
Good.
he's not. I don't date nobody from around home.
I agree with you on that one.
I won't date nobody from around home. And he's not from here, so no.
Good. Okay.
I don't even know if I want him to come around here.
I agree with you there.
You know, because he pays for my trips to go see him on weekends and stuff like that. So I don't even care. He never comes to Robertson County.
You have 1 minute remaining.
No, I forgot. That was my free call. That's what it was. I called you on my free call. That's why.
All right. Well, call me tomorrow then, darling.
Okay.
I love you.
All
I
right.
miss you so much. Happy Valentine's in case,
All right.
okay?
Okay, love you too. Hey, have you talked to Harley?
Yeah, she's doing all right.
Okay, 'cause I got to get her to meet with my friend at the Toyota place, and I've been trying to get her for 3 days. So if I don't get her now, I'll tell her to answer tomorrow, okay? Okay.
Florida place. Ain't nothing going on,
Till I
Liz.
love her so much, okay?
All right, love you too. Bye.
Oh my God. Okay, first, I want to start with that last part that so she wants Harley to meet someone at the Toyota place. And did you hear Brenda's hesitation? And then she said, "Ain't nothing going on, is it?" And she got cut off. But I think she knows that Harley don't need to be meeting anybody anywhere. But anyways,
Yeah.
then on to the, oh my God almighty, y'all.
Shut up, Aunt Brenda. You probably not dating a dirty John. Hush. He
He's a
probably is. He ain't no doctor. He's the dirty John. Remember that story? Who he pretended to be a doctor, and he wasn't.
Oh, yes.
That's what you got, Aunt Brenda.
Yeah.
Well played, man. We're gonna see you on oxygen in a couple of years. Toodaloo.
She said, "Girl, I got him so brainwashed." And Letecia said, "That's what I was about to say." Like, that was your first thought when Aunt Brenda tells you she's a cougar and she's got a boyfriend. You were about to ask, has she brainwashed him yet? I mean, just
Let me tell you what my first thought was. I hope Aunt Brenda's up on her hormones. I'm not lying. That was my first thought.
yeah. Toby Bird, yes, we have them. And last night we started actually on Jen's channel, Jen Lou, and the Nightbot's going to drop both of their links right now. But yeah, because you must have missed that one. We're so excited to have them too. What do you think, Miss Curious Jen?
Well, so I was thinking. Now this is like the fourth time that I've heard these calls, and in fact, I just did a members live on my channel where I kind of went through the process of, what it looks like behind the scenes of how we process these calls, and so everybody that was in my members live got to hear this call over there first, and that's not something I normally do, and it's not something that I'll be doing again. It's just something I did in the moment because I like to show everybody what goes on behind the scenes, and that's the purpose of those members' lives. But anyway, we were talking over there about this call, and a lot of people had the same first thought that I did, that Letecia sounds like she might be a little jelly. And I was thinking about it between the members live and between listening to it here. And I think, yeah, she's jealous, but I don't think she's jealous of Aunt Brenda. I think she's jealous of the guy. Because, just like when I heard that this guy is paying for Aunt Brenda to come see him on the weekends, my first thought then was, good for you. At least he's paying. Finally, there's somebody in Aunt Brenda's life who doesn't need her to support them. But if you're Letecia and you hear that Aunt Brenda's got a boyfriend, your first thought is probably going to be, you better not be spending my money on that man. Right?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I mean,
I did not think of that when I heard it, because I came in her members live like right before she played it the second time. So that was the second time I heard it back to back. Either time I didn't think of that, but now that you say it, yes, I believe that she is jealous because how'd you pull that off? And just her tone, it was almost the tone she gets with Harley, right? When Harley's like got something exciting going on.
mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely see that.
Because only Letecia can pull hot doctors. Shut up, Tisha.
Yeah.
Right. But I did want to say too, so this call that Letecia made to Aunt Brenda was a free call, which means it was only 5 minutes. And Aunt Brenda had money on her account, so Letecia didn't have to do a free call. In fact, that was the first thing out of Aunt Brenda's mouth is, you don't have to call me for free. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, of course, but I think that Letecia called her free on purpose, so it would only be 5 minutes, so that at the very end of the free call, Letecia could throw out there, have you talked to Harley? Because I'm trying to get her in over to meet with my friend at the Toyota dealership. And then the call hangs up and Aunt Brenda's just left with that. And these next several calls that we're going to listen to, we get back into the car conversation. And then it'll make sense that Letecia was setting Brenda up in that phone call because she's getting ready to start some manipulation about Harley and getting the car back and stuff. So
I do think I noticed a tone also with the call
yeah.
about the money and the call.
Mm.
Letecia, see, here's the deal. If Aunt Brenda puts the money on her phone, okay, then Letecia cannot use that money to call anybody else. She can only, only Aunt Brenda has credit. Letecia doesn't have from Aunt Brenda money in her account that she can just be calling anybody willy-nilly. And that's going to be a problem because, Letecia does not like to she likes to tell everybody else what to do with their money, her money.
Yeah, right. Her money.
Right. Yeah. Don't tell her what to do with her actual money ever, because your money is her money and you're not going to tell her what to do with the money. No, but she will tell you. She sure will.
You're so right about that. Thank you, Girls Nana, for being a member for 2 months. And also thank you, Gemini Crime Online, for joining. Thank you, guys.
And also, hold just one last thing, because this has really been bothering me this whole time.
Yeah, of course.
How effing hard can it be to set up a video chat account? It cannot be this hard. There's got to be some kind of BS going on here. Like maybe they don't want to do it. Maybe they're afraid to be on a video call because it's a video call. They don't know how it works. And maybe Aunt Brenda doesn't want, 11 billion inmates seeing her. You know what I'm saying? This cannot be that difficult. I'm going to try to set one up and see just how difficult it actually is.
I looked on there because the Getting Out app has its own video app.
No, that's what they use. That's what I was going to say is as they're setting up these video visits, they have to download the Getting Out app. And that's what runs the video visits that we ordered that Letecia was making this whole time she was in jail. It's all through that Getting Out app. And I know that they have to identify.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just, they have to go through a process of scanning the front and back of their driver's license. They have to prove their social security number, their identity, match it up to the ID, all that good stuff. But it's all through that Getting Out app. That's what they use.
Well, see, if you can download Candy Crush, you can download this app. Stop playing.
It's a separate app from the messaging app, though. There's a video app. Or a video calling app or whatever. I do know that because I messed around with it a little bit and downloaded it. Not on the phone I'm on now, but on my last phone. Hey, Rebellious Rose. But yeah, it is the Getting Out video chatting app. So they have to download another app. And then, like you said, the same process.
If you can download Candy Crush, you can and work Candy Crush and set up Apple Pay or Google Pay, you can set this up. I can't believe it's that hard. I don't believe it. Not maybe on Aunt Brenda's end, but not Harley's. I don't think Harley wants to talk to her. I mean, I know there is a video chat with her, so she must have figured it out at some point, but still.
Yeah. Well, and initially looking at the jail file, I found a log of video visits, and that log in the jail file showed 37 video visits with Amy Lang and 10 video visits with Harley. And it was my understanding that was all there was, that was those 47 video visits with only Amy Lang and Harley. But as it turns out, there's actually about twice as many. And so we don't know yet who all these video visits are with, but it's not just Amy Lang and Harley.
I can't wait to get them. Yeah. Which you guys, we've ordered as many as we could. We ordered $400 worth, but how much were all of them again? Or how we got half of them pretty much, or I can't remember exactly.
Oh no, I'd have to look. I don't have it right in front of me. I'll look while we're listening to the next call.
Okay, now Artemisia says your audio is bad, or no, loud. Trying to say that respectfully. I wanted to mention it last night, and I did it. I didn't. No, we know you don't mean it disrespectfully.
Mine is?
She says it's loud. For me, talk Jen, the other Jen. I don't feel like it's any different. But say something, Jen Lou.
Something, Jen Lou.
Oh, maybe it is a little louder than hers, just a little bit. Let me see at your settings. Yours is on automatically adjust. So are Jen's, I think. Let me look. Yes. I
Let
don't know.
me come back in on the computer because it's mine that's loud, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
That's what she said.
Okay. All right. I'll come back in on the computer. Real quick before I do that, I just want to say, so we started out today 185 short of the next call. DB made a Cash App for 15, and then DR made a PayPal for 20, and then DR made a Cash App for 25. So we are now down to 125 for the next batch.
Awesome. Thank you,
Okay,
guys.
I think it's my phone and these earbuds. So I'll get on the computer and I'll come back.
Okay. Aaron says, for me, I'm loud. Well, okay.
Let's all leave. No, I'm just kidding.
Loud intently. I wonder, should I just go ahead and start playing this when she?
Yeah, you sound fine. You sound fine, babe. You sound fine.
Okay, and Jen's heard these, so I think that
Mhm.
will be okay to go ahead and play. You think?
Yeah, but before that, hey, thank you guys for the donations. We really, really appreciate it. And I don't think you're loud at all, Allie. You sound fine to me.
Okay. All right. Oh, we love you too, Aaron. We love all you guys and appreciate you. And yes, thank you. Really, really, really appreciate it. Because honestly, before when we were going to start getting the files by ourselves, we were going to get them, but it just was going to be much harder and take a lot longer. So I just appreciate it so much. Okay. You ready?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm muting.
We don't even have like a little preview. Usually she will tell
Well,
us.
we do a little bit. So apparently this is going to start the car situation is going to start up again. We're back to the car situation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Turn on the laptop just to tell everyone, hey, always love catching a live with you ladies. Hello, mods and chat too. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. Oh, hey, Kimberly. I hope you had an awesome holiday too.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you guys, let's go. We'll see you on the other side of this one.
All right, babe.
And actually, before we start, Jen made it back. So do you want to tell us anything before we started this one? I didn't know. So I was kind of hesitant if I should start before you got back or not. And then I was just like, well, we'll start it. But I'm glad you got back.
No, so basically this is February 8th, 2021. And the next call is only about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And, once again, it's some more blah, blah. And it's with Harley. And then the next call is with her dad, Kenny Ray. So I would actually play the next two together. And it's going to be a total of about 7 minutes.
Oh, okay. Awesome. That's what we'll do then. So we'll listen to the next two, Harley and Kenny Ray. And they said it sounds so much better. Hey, Anna Morris.
Good.
And okay, let's go.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hello. Hey,
Hey.
did you call customer service?
Did I what?
Call customer service.
Nope, I was going to do that today because I just got off.
Okay, because I got money on there. That's why I'm asking, because I didn't keep any on the phone because I was trying to call you on the other one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I used my free phone call to call Brendan. Forgot about it. I was like, darn it. So yeah, just wondering. So you just got off work?
Mhm.
Yeah, I tried to hit your name again. It keeps saying Harley has not completed verification.
That's crazy. I was
But it-
gonna
It works in
call
my
last night. Huh?
Like the other people that I sent it to, some of them got it to work. But then Amy said once she figured out, can you please call her and tell her what to do, because she said she kept trying, and so I had told her to download the app, and she said it said the app can't be downloaded. I said what? I told her to just go
What?
in and down. Yeah, so if you could help her, because she's been trying to do it, and she didn't want to put money on the phone. She wanted to put it on there. So
Right.
I was just like, okay, well, I'll see what Harley's got to call. Because, see, the thing is, you didn't verify in the beginning when you were on there, so it probably, just kicked you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hit my finger and it hurts.
You did what?
Then I hit my finger and it hurts.
Oh no, where'd you hit it on?
I was like trying to open up the little thing with the dog treat.
Oh. Did you get an update from Aunt Brenda about your car?
Yeah, she's supposed to come this week.
Okay. She told me about her boyfriend.
Yeah.
I laughed. I was like, okay.
I already heard that one.
Huh?
But I already heard that one.
I know, but this won't last long. You know, she was like, oh, I'm tired of him.
I know, right?
I'll trade him in. Right.
You definitely say that.
Yeah. Have you heard from my dad?
No.
He never wrote you anything holidays or nothing.
No.
That's why. And that's why they never called him. You said no?
Well, he said Merry Christmas, Harley.
Oh, that was it. Did you write him back?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Huh?
I said you write him back?
Yeah.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Cool. Oh, surprised you wrote him back.
Yeah. I was just like, thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too.
I know, like, who are you? Alrighty. Alright. Well, it's gonna hang up.
I love you.
Alright, I look to Q's Chance and Sadie. So Charlotte,
will.
oh no, hello.
Charlotte says hi.
Mom, hi, Charlotte. Love you too, beautiful. Okay, bye y'all.
Bye.
Thank you for
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing pretty. Headed home.
Where you been?
Working.
Working? I thought you were retired.
No, I got a crew that works. I got a crew that have to keep it going every day. I wish. No, I ain't got there yet. I'm working on that some way, someday. Yeah.
All right. Just seeing how everybody was doing.
I just got your books finished. We got them. She's got some of them carried to the post office in the morning. The books you asked for. The books you asked for.
Yeah.
She just boxed them up this morning or yesterday, and I got them sending them to you. But is everything else going all right?
Yeah, I finally got the video visit Harley.
Did you?
Yeah, we got like a new machine now, so you can like call them on the phone and like it's like a FaceTime.
Yeah.
So I was able to FaceTime her a few times, and then some other people. So we finally got that working.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah. I try to get Santa so she can pull some money in your account tomorrow or something. But,
yeah, if y'all want to download that app, I can send you an email what to do.
Okay.
Do you
Right.
You know your email, you got to get it.
Okay. And so what
do you know your email? Do you know your email, or do you got to get it?
I got to get. Okay. I can use Sandy's. You know what I'm saying? I don't have one. Sandy's got one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, just tell her. She'll know what to do. Tell her to go on the App Store on the phones. And It's called Getting Out.
What?
It's just called Getting Out.
You broke up. I didn't hear you, baby.
It's called Getting Out.
Getting out. Get it out.
That's it. Just download the app, and then she searches for the county and my name, and then she can download the app. And then you have to register now. Like, you have to send them your copy of your driver's license so they know it's, like, really you, so it's not just, like, random people, you know? And so once you do that, it'll verify, and it'll pop up on the screen over here. And then I'll be able to call you on the phone, and it'll be a video.
Okay.
You got an iPhone or a Samsung?
Okay, go back there again because you was working in and out. I know you said that that you got her email. Okay, go back again now.
I said you can just have her download the app. It's called Getting Out.
I can't hear you, baby.
It's called Getting Out.
I got that.
So once she downloads the app, she just searches for my name.
Okay, I
And
got
when
you.
she searches for my name, then it'll let her create an account, and then I can call.
Okay.
I can call y'all's phone by video.
That'll work.
Do you got an iPhone or Samsung?
Okay.
You got a Samsung? Hello? I can't hear you. You're probably going through a bad service area. Hello? Yes.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Okay. So
This
there
is
we
the
go.
less funny version of when on Roseanne, when Jackie and Roseanne's dad died and she had to call Annie Barbara. I said, Dad is passed away. This is the less funny version of that. Good Lord.
I know. I wonder if it like if like she cringes inside when she says the Getting Out app name, because like I don't know, she has to think about that, right? You're never getting out. Why would they even call it that? It's just so, I don't know.
It seems cruel.
Yeah. Here, you can call your family and friends. You have to download the app. It's called Getting Out.
But you ain't getting out. Spoiler
You ain't
alert. Poor Kenny Ray. I mean, this is the only call he's ever had with her where she's not talking about vampire camp and drinking people's blood. But don't worry, Dad. We just drink donated blood. We don't actually unalive people to get the blood and all the thing, dead people, which is completely the opposite of what any vampire thing that I've ever watched in all my livelong days. Even spoofs don't have the vampires drinking dead blood. It's the weirdest damn thing I've ever heard in my life. I just can't let that go.
I know. You guys, you got to click on this link for the links to for the calls on Curious Jen's website, because I don't have her Cash App and PayPal and her PayPal memorized. But if you click on that link, you can just press the PayPal button.
Yeah, they're both just crime curious. Just make sure that you notate jail calls, and if you forget to, just do what Toby did and say, "Oh shit, I forgot to. Those are for jail calls."
Yeah. And yes, Becky, we've all kind of looked at the app. It's the same app where you text her. It's just like another version of the app. You have to re-download, but it's the same.
It's funny that they're using that app, because I don't recall that app being the app that was used to speak to one Christopher Watts.
No, he's not on that one either. I looked, but there's a couple.
He's in Wisconsin. Geez, Jen, come on, get your life together. Never mind. That's a whole different state.
Well, that app's in all kinds of states, but I did some research like a while back for a video, which I had to take it down. But when I did, I found out there's like 10 different ones.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I think Chris uses, I think Wisconsin uses JPay. I know for a fact that Missouri uses JPay. Ain't that right, Gypsy?
Yes. Yes. So, hey, Aesop's Inspiration. Oh, also, thank you for joining Nora's grandma. And just curious, Jen, what do you think about those last two calls? And then I just want to say one thing before we get into the next one.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm getting the links that people are looking for in the chat, and I'm getting ready to drop those in the chat for like the Cash App and PayPal.
Awesome.
But one thing I do want to say, like about the call with Harley, immediately it's not, I love you, I miss you, how are you? It's, did you do this? Did you do that? Because Harley's her little secretary,
Yeah.
And then when she doesn't have, after Letecia has asked, did you do this? Did you do that? Her go-to is talking shit about other people. So did you do this? Did you do that? Let's talk shit about Aunt Brenda. Let's talk shit about Kenny Ray. And so Letecia was talking shit about her dad, because I guess her dad didn't do enough for Harley for Christmas. And then Leticia's very next call is to her dad. And the very first thing that he says when he takes her call is, we're sending you some books. So, but, Leticia's not calling him because, she misses him or loves him or wants to talk to him. She's calling him because she has to be in touch with him if she expects him to give Harley money or to give her money or books or whatever it is. And I mean, it's just, all I can think with these first 3 calls is how calculated she is. She doesn't give a shit about Aunt Brenda, about Harley, or about her dad. She's just handling her business.
Oh yeah, you're exactly right. It's sad and it's disgusting, but it's that's. I feel like I walk away from these every time thinking that she does that to Harley. It's never, how are you? What are you up to? Are you eating good? Have you been, are you taking your vitamins? Nothing like that. I think they actually did talk about vitamins at one time because Harley was having the headaches, but usually
Right.
it's nothing like that. And it's just all about her, all about what can you do for me? It's like, you cannot see your daughter at all. You can't be with her, and you do luckily get the opportunity to get to chat with her and video chat with her. And when you do, it's what can you do for me? And then just bullshit, boredom, talking shit, or the dogs.
Right. Well, then buckle up, Allie, because these next 2 phone calls are going to piss you off. They pissed me off. They're going to piss everybody in chat off. So the next 2 phone calls are both on February 11th, and they're both with Harley. Now, Letecia is treating Harley like crap because Harley isn't taking care of the things on the to-do list that Letecia mailed to Harley. Right? So it's going to piss you guys off because, it's one of those calls where you just, your heart just goes out to Harley for this shit. But the call does get terminated abruptly because somebody accidentally pushed some buttons. You go, Harley. Harley straight up pushed some buttons.
Oh,
Blame
good.
her.
I thought it was going to be Tisha again.
Right.
The jail's
you're
got
right.
the jail's caught on to the 3-way call.
Right, exactly.
They don't allow that anymore.
So the first call is 9 minutes and 43 seconds. And the second call, because, Letecia calls right back. And in fact, she called back 3 times between these calls and Harley rejected the call. And so this is the 4th call back. I don't blame her either. Wait till you hear.
Oh,
Leticia's
good.
just
I'm
like a
glad
bitch.
she rejected it a couple of times.
Right.
But Debbie's here. You're exactly right. Debbie said she never gets real about why Harley is on her own. And it's always, I gave her such a good life. She's had excuse me?
Yeah,
Look at
how
where
lucky she is.
Right. You don't stop being a mom or really raising your kids when they're 18. That is a huge misnomer. If anybody's ever watched the movie Parenthood, when he's talking to Steve Martin and he says there's no, there's no final score. There's no, dance in the end zone with parenting. It never ends. And he's right. It doesn't ever end. They will always, no matter how old they are, they will always be your children, and they will and you will always want to guide them in some way. And all of Leticia's relationships are perfunctory and transactional, and that's it. So if anybody is thinking to themselves, it's too bad that, because sometimes I think this, it's too bad that Colorado doesn't have the death penalty. Think about how lonely and miserable she is living, which is exactly how it should be for her. She has nobody. She doesn't care about anybody. And nobody really cares about her either now because of how they've been treated. I'm sure they've maybe Aunt Brenda a little bit, but I do feel like everybody else has put it together and sees her for exactly who she is. It's gross, really. And it's her loss. She's missing out. Nobody is missing out not knowing Letecia.
Is Mary Jane Doe still here?
I don't know. Mary Jane Doe, you still here, girl?
It's her birthday. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yes,
and hello, Caitlin. Yes,
happy
it's her
birthday. Maybe at the end of the show, if you stick around, I'll sing to you. That's a good reason.
I love when Jen sings happy birthday to everybody. And also, I got something to play for you too, but I'm not going to play it until she's here. So we'll just go on to
Okay.
these. So are we going to do both calls?
Yeah, I would do them both back to back. It's a total of right around 15 minutes for both. And then I did drop the link for my Cash App, my PayPal, and Allie's Venmo. And if you send a donation for jail calls to any of those three, just make sure that you mark it jail calls.
Yes.
And then I want to stop talking about money because it makes me feel gross.
Well, a lot of people are in the chat asking. So, I mean, you got to answer. And also, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Reporting
you,
live
guys.
from my couch says, first live, new subscriber, 3 or 4 days old now. Glad to meet y'all from California, maybe, or Canada. Can't wait until we hear calls right after the verdict or the last call she ever has with Harley. I know. I cannot wait for that either. And nice to meet you too. I saw you in the comments earlier, and I'm glad that you're here.
Yes, and I love your name, reporting live from my couch. Very, very clever, and I like it a lot.
I know, with the little image too. It's really cute.
That's so cute.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah. Smoke them if you got them.
I've been
Oh,
ready.
gosh.
I was born ready.
I already know my heart. I'm going to be like, my heart's going to start racing. I'm going to be getting pissed off. It gets me
I know.
physically.
I'm going to go have a cigarette right now because I know.
We have seen her be worse, but it's still bad.
Yeah. It never gets, that's the thing about Letecia. No matter how, even though there are varying levels to her foulness, right? It doesn't take away that she's foul. So every time, especially when she's foul to Harley, it just makes you mad.
I agree. Christina, that I love your comment. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. She says, you all are my favorite people ever. And I love that. And then I don't know what you're apologizing for, Rhinestone Cowgirl. I haven't seen anything, but okay. Is that a YouTube channel? I love that channel. I don't know, you guys. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, here we go.
Here we
Buckle
go.
up.
Tell link.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
did you call the people?
Hello?
Did you call the people?
No, it's still not working.
But you didn't call them.
But I didn't what?
You did not call them.
Yes, I did.
Harley, I just talked to the GTO people, and they said it's just simply on the site. It's the drop-down box.
I'm telling you, I did that.
And what did you do exactly?
Mom, I already told you what I've done.
Okay.
Every time I do it, it submits and then nothing happens.
Okay. So when you called them and told them that, they just said, oh, well.
No.
Okay, what did they say?
I don't even think I called the right number because I just called the phone people.
All right. I'm not going to ask you about it anymore. Did you do anything else that I sent you on a list almost 2 months ago?
Yes.
Like what?
Hold on. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm waiting to hear this story.
Oh my God. I can't. First of all, I called the people about my credit score. But I mean, there's nothing I can do there because apparently June
June or July, whatever day it was, I had a missed payment. That's why my score went down.
But the unauthorized usage thing, you should be off of that. That doesn't pertain to you.
I'm not on that.
Okay, but one missed thing ain't gonna hurt you long term. And was it
Okay.
missed or just late?
And what?
Was it missed or late?
It was late.
Well, if it's late, it shouldn't go on there as long as it weren't late more than 30 days.
I think I don't know how many days it was because I like made the payment and then either it didn't go through or I didn't hit submit, so I didn't know that's why it happened.
Well, why does that happen a lot? Like, I don't understand like where this is coming is a problem that you have done that a lot on everything. And it's not just one thing. It's like everything you turn around. Like when I used to ask you about the books, you'd be like, "Oh, I don't know if I hit submit. I must didn't." Like it just don't sound like a legit story. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, well I'm not lying to you. So do you want me to send you a screenshot?
No, I didn't say you're lying. Okay, I'm saying
Well, that's what you.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need to talk back about it because it's just a repetitive behavior that you have had. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm asking you what the problem is and why it's a repetitive thing. That's all
I
I'm
don't
asking.
know.
I mean, are you having trouble with like? I mean, are you losing your mind? I'm just trying to ask because it's just uncommon for you. So I'm trying to figure out why you just were so technology savvy and now you just can't. I mean, nothing. It's like nothing works, and I don't understand it. So I'm trying to ask you to explain to me. And I wouldn't ask you every day about the app thing. I mean, I even waited to ask you again to see if you even put it in your schedule to even ask them. Everybody else that called got it working. It was a simple fix. I don't know where there's like that. There's this gap. And then I asked you to do like a list of things that was gonna help you, and like none of it was done on there. You called the credit thing. That was it. Nothing else was done on the whole entire list. And so like if I'm trying to do something to help you, I don't understand why you're just sitting out there in left field like you ain't doing nothing. Like, just like, oh, I'm not gonna even take 5 minutes of my time each day to handle something. So I'm trying to figure out where there's like this gap. Are you like losing brain cells? Did you like fall down the stairs and hit your head? I mean, these are like serious questions because this is so uncommon to understand and me to put in my brain. Hello?
I'm listening.
Okay, so you have no answer? Nothing's changed differently? Like you don't know why? You claim you're writing this stuff down, and then I ask you about it. I wait so many days to give you time.
I do. Write it down.
So what happens? I'm trying to legit figure out.
I don't know, Mom. I have a lot of things that I do during the day. I forget about it, and then I have to thinking about to call people and wait on the phone for hours, and it's just like.
Who would you be waiting for hours? There's no one to wait for hours, and
that's what she told me.
No. Okay, when it comes down to this video thing, that's not an hours to wait. It was a simple call, what everybody else had to do, and they simply had to resubmit it to another like address or whatever to get the. I asked you, I said, did you submit your ID? You said no, so therefore you haven't even made it to that part. So that's where the thing was like, oh, call them and say, hey, look, my thing's not working. Every time I hit submit, there's nothing.
Okay,
working.
I will call them as soon as we get off the phone.
No, don't worry about it. My point is, I asked you several times, not because it was inconveniencing you, it was to see you.
I understand that.
Because I waited how long to see you and finally got it working, so of course it makes me be excited to see you. And then the hours thing for the IRS, that was money to help you. It's not to me. So, I mean, work out, put the phone on hold.
I understand that, but I don't know what I'm supposed to say to these people. They're not gonna talk to me.
You have a power of attorney. That means you have access to everything that is involving anything to do with finance, anything. That's why they make them for.
Okay.
That's what they make them where that you are able to call as the person and be their representative and or be the person. That's why they make them.
Okay.
So all you have to do is call, hey, I am, you can, power attorney even now allows you to act as me. So it means is that I'm not there, so you can act as me in my place. That's what it's for.
Okay.
You give them the social, you ask them about that return and say you never gotten it, you didn't get any information on it. Can you get an update on what happened?
Okay.
And that's it. And then they try to say, well, we don't know what you're talking about. No, that's not true. They ask you like different questions about whatever, filing status or something. I've already told you it was head of household. Okay, they ask you how much was it supposed to be. Tell them you don't know. You don't know because you never got anything back from them. So you don't know you don't have any update. So you need that. That was to help you. Just like I asked you for that prayer thing. That was to help you. Like, if you would have sent it whenever you got the information, you would have already had that back by now. Because that one, there's no hold on that one. Because it was so minimal. It's probably only like $1,200. But you would have already have had that one. So I'm not trying to chastise you or fuss at you. I just don't understand if it's something to help you. Put it in your schedule to put a 30-minute block every other day to do something to help you. Like I told you to ask St. Brendan about helping you get the clothes thing. That's thousands of dollars.
This call is being terminated. Dialing of additional digits is not allowed. Please try again later.
Hey, you must have hit the inside of the phone or something.
Yeah, I did by accident.
They be tripping about that. But what'd you say about the clothes? What?
We already got the clothes handled. As
Okay,
soon as she can come down here, because she said she's gonna come down here, whatever day and never comes, then we're gonna get the clothes.
Okay, so when is the next date she said she was gonna come? I can't hear you. Probably your phone's going out or it's going to the Wi-Fi or something. Hello? Your phone is like, I don't know if it's going to the Wi-Fi or what's going on, but I can't hear you. It's like going.
Wait, I didn't hear you because you were on the call.
Okay, well then that's what was going on.
What'd you say?
I said, when is the next date she said she was coming?
I don't know. She just said she would let me know.
All right, that was all she said because she told me the other day she was going, but then it was raining all day.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, that's the last
Supposed
thing.
to come.
All right, well I'll find out.
Supposed to come this week.
All right, I'll find out for sure on that. All right, and then what was I gonna say? How are you doing in school?
Good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
You just wish you could go on campus?
Not really.
No, you don't.
Mm-mm.
Wait a minute, how did that change?
I mean, it would be cool if, life was actually normal, but.
Because you're saying it's so abnormal, you don't like it.
Like, you can still go on campus, but there's only going to be, like, 2 people in the classroom, and you have to sit inside a box, and you have to wear a mask all day. Then you get COVID, then you have to get sent to a place and get quarantined. And
That's crazy. Is it still bad there?
I mean, South Carolina really doesn't care.
You said they don't care?
No.
Why not?
Like, other places are still, like, on lockdown, but you can literally do anything here.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess they figure the strongest person survive, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. I thought by now, though, it could be changed, but I guess not, huh? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so why did you have to get money from me, Brenda?
When?
$100.
Oh, I asked her yesterday.
Huh?
I asked her yesterday because just like something random came up and I didn't.
So, did she give it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, because she told me she did, and I was like, I don't understand why she would need money right now. I was like, she just got that $30 left or whatever it was I had left for my books.
No, just she done made me mad.
She what?
She like done made me mad. I was telling her, I was like, because I knew she was gonna try to claim me on taxes this year, and that's the reason why she did everything, because she just wanted to claim me. But I made sure that I did my taxes before she did that, because that would have been ridiculous. I would have gotten no money. So I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I did my taxes and whatever, and she was like, oh, really? Well, I was gonna claim you, but I guess I have to do it as a donation instead. I'm like, well, if you would have claimed me, then I wouldn't have.
She can't claim you.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. I was like, well, I wouldn't have got my independent student for school, so you would have to pay for all my schools. Did you want me to do that? And she was like, no.
I don't understand what she's even talking about. That's why I try to ask you, so you tell me, because I know I don't believe her. I believe you. So she did give you $100, so she wasn't lying about that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. But you should have already had like enough for January and February through that 870 plus that 600 for your rent stuff for those 2 months.
Yeah.
All right. So I gotta wait on my $30. Just tell me yeah.
Just wait till Tuesday. That's when you get paid again. Because I was supposed to know. My boss didn't put in all my hours, so my check was missing like $150 last the other week.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to wonder, because you've been saying you're working every day. Like, what are they doing? Not paying you? They got you for free? That's what you need to ask them, man. Are they giving you your stuff for your marketing?
Not yet. They're still trying to figure out their budget. So.
Oh gosh. Well, you need to stay on them about that. That's a little crazy.
And Brenda was like, all right, when I asked her for the $100, she was like, you know, your car insurance is due at the end of the month, right? And I'm like, well, I mean, it's almost half the month now, and you haven't even given me the car back. So, I mean, I'm not really going to pay unless you give me the car, because you're the one who's been riding around with it.
Yeah, that's...
And then I was like, did you figure out what day you can come? Would it be easier for me to come there? And she said, no, just wait. I'll let you know.
Well, I'm going to call her and find out. Because I'm done with this here back and forth to whatever game she's playing. So I'll call her and find out. I'll call you back and let you
know. Okay.
Thank you for using.
Oh my God. It's like I really need, I know everybody probably needs a deep breath and just.
Yeah, a cleansing breath. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that laugh, when she asked about that $30 just now at the end, towards the end of the second call, and Harley didn't have it yet and claimed that she was shorted at work or whatever. The laugh that was just it. Oh, it was like bone chilling, evil, just awful. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. First, can I say something? Because I've been thinking about reading this lady for filth this whole call, both these calls. Unless you guys want to say something,
No.
Jen, okay, go. Okay.
Yeah.
Letecia, you got a lot of nerve. Okay. First of all, you spent December and January either promising her $11 billion any day now, any day now, any day now, or the other half of the time talking about you couldn't remember this, you're a vampire, you're talking to the Volturi, you're going to push buttons, you got a chip in your arm that's controlling your brain, you're going to dig it out, all the things. But you're over here like E.F. Hutton trying to advise her about money and getting on to her about doing things that you gave her a list of things to do and asking her if she hit her head and she has lost brain cells. Girl, go on and sit down somewhere. Shut up, Tisha.
That is such a good point, Jen. I mean, it is really disgusting. And she wonders why Harley gets quiet. I did like that Harley, now when she first answered the second phone call, I thought we were going to get the sweetie voice because it kind of started that way. But Harley held her own for the most part. And Letecia bitching at her about calling the IRS with her power of attorney so that she could sweat the IRS for why Letecia hasn't received her tax return yet. Now this is February of 2021. Leticia's talking about the tax return from 2020. You know, the year that you murdered your stepson and went to jail. Harley's not going to call and sweat the IRS on your behalf.
Right. And and to that point, who do you have to be on the phone with on hold for hours? Letecia. She doesn't have a button in her cell to push for the Volturi to come and handle things, ma'am. People in the real world have to sit on hold. That's why they have hold music. And if it's the IRS, you're going to be sitting on hold for days.
Let me just take just a second and curious, Jen, check your messages. I think that somebody has tried to message something to you regarding the calls, like throwing in on the calls. But I wanted to just say thank you so much. You guys are way too good to me. I want to say thank you, Vanessa, for being a member for 1 month. She said, loving it here, drama-free true crime. Thank you, Angie, for the super chat. She said, thanks so much for getting these calls. Thank you, Skylab, for your super sticker. And then Elena gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Elena. T. Adams sent a super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then Tess said, thank God Harley is free. Also, Letecia, you will never be free again. Thank you to Allie and Gen 1 and Gen 2. Thank you, Tess.
Okay, so here is what I can tell you guys. That's what I was working on.
Oh, I hear you flipping pages. Here we go. Y'all brace yourselves. Here comes Jen with the facts.
Curious Jen done whipped out the notebook. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, so like I said, so we already have the February 2021 calls. We've already ordered the March 2021 calls, plus 3 months of video visits. The April 2021 calls are $232 plus the fee, so roughly $240. And then the May 2021 calls are $456, so roughly $460. Let me just tell you guys, since this live stream started, we have received $505 in donations.
God.
And
during those, you guys.
Yeah.
Also, listen, if y'all need somebody, any of y'all that donated, you need somebody to sit on hold with the IRS, I'm your girl. Because that is so generous.
Yes.
It's fixing to be that time, y'all. So if y'all need somebody to sit on hold while you take care of business elsewhere, I'll sit on hold for you with the IRS. Sometimes they have some bangers in their hold queue. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. And 2 Venmos too. $20 from BP and $25 from KS.
Holy
Okay, hold
guacamole,
on,
y'all.
just a second. Okay, give me those initials again.
BP $20 and then KS 25. Thank you
25.
guys. That is so sweet. You guys, I
Okay,
cannot believe that. Oh my gosh, you
So
guys.
since the live stream started, we have raised $550 toward the next jail calls. So I can definitely order April, and we are well on our way to ordering May. I am going to update the website now with the 2 Venmos, because the Venmos go to Allie and then she sends them to me, and then the Cash App and PayPal, those go to me. But if anybody that donated wants to make sure that their donation was in fact received, which is what I think you meant with the message, to check my messages or whatever. If anybody wants to check that, I'm going to make one more addition to the website because I need to add those 2 Venmos. But otherwise, the running log of donations is at crimecurious.com/Stauch. And let me just do these Venmos real quick.
Can you just check for one specific Cash App from Debbie? She's very worried that she didn't send it to the right Jennifer Knight. I think that's what Alex is talking
I
about.
did.
Yes.
From Debbie Baker, I did get
Yes.
a Cash App. She sent one earlier for, well, no, wait, that was Donna.
Happy birthday, True Crime Investigates.
Let me just
Happy
make sure.
birthday.
And I know Debbie's got some issues with her eyesight. So Debbie, you don't feel bad at all. It's no problem. Debbie, yes, I received. Yes, ma'am. I received your donation. Thank you so much. That was very generous. And it is on the website. I also just received another $75 donation from someone with the initials CA. So thank you guys so much. That puts us at $625. If you guys keep it up, we'll have April and May.
I can't believe how
my
expensive
gosh.
May is. That's like very expensive because I think we average like 300 a month or something.
Yeah.
Well, and keep in mind, so she only gets an hour out every day, and that's when she's making these calls. So the calls are usually around like between 30 and 40 per month, right? But let me get back in the notebook, the famous notebook. So February, there were 39 calls, and then some were redacted. March, there were 58 calls. So so February, we ended up getting 31 out of 39, and 8 were redacted. And then in March, we've got 58 minus whatever they choose to redact. April, there's only 29 calls.
Okay.
And then May, we're back up to 57 calls.
Holy smokes.
April of 2021, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So
I
there's
need to check the
something going
website.
on.
I think there was some
RJ?
stuff going on in April of 2021 with her, and I think some of that had to be. I think she was at the. She was
Colorado
sent to a
Mental Health
different.
Institute at
Yeah,
Pueblo?
yeah. She was
Yeah.
sent to a different vampire camp.
Right.
Terry got tired of her shit and said, "You got to." I think that's if I remember from the trial right, and then just looking at the information on the docket of that. Let me be very clear. The
Not that docket,
Colorado
the other docket,
court
the real docket.
their official website. That's where I was, and if I remember looking at that correctly, which I usually do, that's what I remember because I was looking into something with her too. You know me and my side projects. Y'all always got like 11 billion side projects. Sorry, Allie, I
Okay.
didn't mean to cut
No,
you
you're
off.
okay. That's okay. I'm sorry. I just do want to say thank you to RJ. I'll put that $5 in the I'll just because like I will add an extra $5 out of this or $6 to tonight and just pay it ahead of time because usually we don't do them through YouTube because we don't get that until the 21st. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you guys are incredible. Well, okay, so someone asked, what are we raising money? We're not really raising money for anything. So we've been doing this for months. We just all throw in to buy these gel calls. We were talking, it originally started because we were just talking about getting some of the files ourselves, and we were telling I was talking to my chat one day and I was like, we're going to get this case file. We're just going to wait till we get paid. And they started sending money, and then we've all thrown in, the girls have thrown in. And I want you guys to know, I threw in even last month, $400 for us for video calls out of my money. So we're all trying to like throw in together. So thank you so much. I just appreciate it so much. That is what that's for. And then there was one other thing. That's why I was trying to speak quick because knew I was going to forget. Oh, yes. Okay. And if Mary Jane Doe, just before this next one, which look, it's call 11 on February 11th. So 11/11. But before that, I just wanted to say, because I was going to play something for Mary Jane Doe. And then since it's your birthday, Greeno, I just want to take like a quick second and play something for you both really quick. 10 seconds. Okay.
Oh, I love this one.
Say to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Did you say I love this one? Oh, I love
Yes,
that one too.
yes, I love this one. Happy birthday to you.
I also grabbed this one. I'll just go ahead and play it too, since it's just adorable. Listen to this one.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He said, Baba Burby, boo boo. That was so cute. Okay.
So cute.
Oh my
Reminds
gosh,
me
you
of that
guys.
my favorite, my vine that I love. You know, the one that I told you about, Allie? Monkey on the car.
Yes.
Off.
Oh, thank you.
And the other one, it's a fucking goat. So it's just a little 2-year-old girl, and the mom says, no, it's a goat. And the mom and the little girl says, no, it's a fucking goat.
Oh, yeah. Vine was like the TikTok before TikTok.
Yeah, it was. It's from the old heads.
I'm so happy you're here. I pulled that up for you. And then it was Greena's birthday too. So happy birthday, you guys.
Happy
Do we
birthday
want
to
to
both
hear
of you.
the next one now?
Yeah, let me share my screen for just a second, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, of course.
So if we go to case files, is it working?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the money that we've spent so far. We've already paid El Paso County $3,605.23. And then there are links here if you want to make those donations. This is what we took in the month of October. We raised $460. In the month of November, we raised $904. Oh no, I'm sorry. Did I do that right? October, November.
I don't know.
It says November twice. God, who's working on your website, Jennifer? It's supposed to say
Did you lose
December.
brain cells?
Ugh, maybe I fell down the
Did you
stairs
hit your
and
head?
bumped my head. Okay, well, looks like somebody's going to be editing the website again. Okay, that's supposed to say December. In December, we raised $1,120. And then so far, tonight, we've already raised $645 toward the next round. So
we've raised $600 and I didn't even have to take my top off. It's a good day.
Tiff, you're amazing and I love you. And Mary Jane Doe said, this made my whole year. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet.
You're
Hope
so
you have the best
welcome.
day. Yes.
And everyone does remain anonymous. I only use the initials from the account that sends the money. So, and I do need to add that $5 you were talking about. And then just to clarify,
not taking money through YouTube, not only do we actually receive the funds a month later, but also YouTube takes a hefty cut, and it's just too hard to, take in all the donations and then take out all the fees that, are paid to YouTube and then figure it out. And our goal here is transparency. It is very important to us that we are transparent with the money that we're taking in and the money that we're spending. All of these receipts are available for everything that we've spent. And then that's where your money is going to. Okay, I got to stop talking and fix that and make it December, or else I won't be able to do anything else. You know me.
Let me see something here.
Me too. I wanted to see something really quick.
Elena, thank you again for 5 memberships. That is so sweet. Thank you.
I can't find the comment, but somebody asked if Letecia gets this money. Hell no, she doesn't get this
Good
money.
God.
She owes the state of Colorado, y'all. She's in the red with the state of Colorado. She owes them money.
And you guys are way too good to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a ton. And I am waiting on YouTube. So I reached out to them because we've done 2 fundraisers, like for Gannon's case. And then I also donated 100 to NecroSearch because when my channel went down, many of you guys helped me. And I just felt like it was the right thing to do. So I have an upcoming thing planned in reference to the Savannah Soto Matthew Guerra case, and there is a nonprofit that has helped with the arrangements and stuff for Savannah and the baby, and it's called Eagle's Flight. And I am currently waiting on YouTube to get back to me because they were not on YouTube's approved list for those YouTube fundraisers. Because when you do those, the money goes straight to the nonprofit. YouTube doesn't get any, the creator doesn't see anything. It's just so simple and easy and black and white. And I think that's the best way to do them. So you can request for certain nonprofits to be added, and I did. So as soon as I get an answer, we're going to do that as well. So just keep that in mind while you're donating to me. Maybe while you're super chatting and buying memberships and stuff, maybe you'll want to hold it for when we do that. But yeah.
Oh my goodness! Just when I think I've got the website updated, you guys donate even more. Okay, by the end of the next call, I'll give you a running, but I'll keep updating the website. I'm happy to report it says December now, so I myself can sleep well tonight.
Debbie, I wish we could get Kansas calls.
Yeah.
Kathy, we love you guys. You guys are just incredible, truly. And thank you again, Elena. Okay, are you guys ready for the 1111 call? I know some people don't like the commentary. And for those of you, I apologize. We like to do the commentary at the end. I will timestamp where we did it or something like that. But yeah, I'm sorry. But okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
We like to talk. I'm sorry. Hello, Lynn. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, awesome, T. Adams. Thank you. Because sometimes I get some comments that are not so nice about that. Okay.
Hey, what you doing?
I sent you a letter, got your other letter, and I sent you one back.
Okay.
And I got your cards and all that stuff.
Yeah. All right.
What are you doing?
I was sitting here. I got some papers and stuff, and paperwork and stuff I got to get done. And I was just taking a break because I've been working with some people from overseas.
Oh God.
And they've been sending me papers and stuff in the middle of the night, and you know what I'm saying? The time zone's different. 7 hours, you know.
Oh yeah, you just
I'm working
papers.
Yeah, I'm working like. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. So I'm trying to watch time zones and trying to sleep in the middle and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's confusing. So, but anyway. So, are you doing okay, baby? I mean, you know what I'm saying. When I asked you that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm doing okay. I was calling because I was trying to get Harley to go meet my friend, and she's like, "You were supposed to come there." So I was trying to figure out what was going on.
What friend are you talking about?
I'm trying to get her to go meet my friend because she needs to, because them are moving out, so she had spent all this money on Uber, so my friend's going to help her. So I told her to go meet my friend. He's supposed to help her at the Toyota place, but she was like, no, Aunt Brenda said I'm supposed to give her money for car insurance instead, yada, yada, yada. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I figured I'd ask you since you're the adult.
Sis, you know what? I told Harley that I was going to give her car, but she was going to have to get a job regardless.
But she's got two jobs.
There's no, she don't. No, she don't.
Hey, Brenda, yes, she does. I just had someone tell me.
No, she does. No, she does. No, she does not.
So how many does she got?
Harley is just working there at the apartment. And when Harley tells you stuff, Kishalyn, don't believe it because...
No, but I asked someone else, and they already...
I don't care what you asked her.
I said someone else, Aunt Brenda. I asked someone else, and they said she had a job at Topgolf, and it started March.
She's not working at the Topgolf.
But I'm saying, how do you know? Because why would Miss D lie to me?
Well, okay, all right. Believe what you want to believe.
No, I'm asking you. That's why I called you to get the truth.
Is she working? Why did I have to pay her bank statement and stuff off that she got behind on a bank statement?
What? That's what I'm asking you to tell me. What are you talking about? What bank statement? So that's why I need you to tell me what's going on. That's why I called you.
Because remember when I gave her that $5,000 and I gave her a credit card?
Okay, I got all that part. Yes.
You know, okay. My banker called me the other week, and I had to do some money transfers to some funds and stuff I had.
Okay.
And she pulled up Harley's account because she was wanting to find out if I was going to put any money funds in Harley's account. And I said, no, I'm not. And she said, well, she owes the bank. She the other day, she said, well, she owes us $192.
Okay.
And I said, for what? She said, because she withdrew money or something, and she didn't have enough money to cover what she did. But what happened was is that expo thing that she signed up for in Charlotte or wherever.
Yeah.
That's where the money went. And I told Harley, I said, Harley, you were supposed to cancel all that stuff. She said, I did, Aunt Brenda. I said, well, you must cancel that one too late because I had to pay a late fee and fines because they drafted it out of your account and you didn't have no money in the account. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I got that, but I'm talking about
I'm not going to worry about Harley right now because Harley's okay, and I talk to Harley every day. Harley's okay.
Hey, Brenda, I understand that. I'm asking you what's going on with the other because she's okay. So on the bank statement on USAA it's like a lot of money for Ubers and stuff like that. I don't like that. So that's what my friend's was gonna help her. So I'm just trying to figure out
who's getting her USA. Who's getting a statement and
I do.
You get the statement. So how's she put money in the bank account?
Her paychecks. It's her bank account and it's USAA and it's her paychecks. So from that apartment complex.
And do you get one from that top whatever?
It's supposed to start, the golf season starts March. So she's already been hired there and she's supposed to start March. And I already had it checked into her school. And so she's already got she's got 100 average in everything but one class. So
I paid for her books. For her books.
Yeah,
I sent her $100 of it. And I sent her $100 the other day.
Yeah, I checked
into that. She wants money. Every time she wants money, I send her money.
I know you
and everything. So I told her that she could get a car and everything. I got to take the car and get it serviced. It's time to get it serviced and so forth. And I'm gonna take her car.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out so that way when that retirement stuff goes on the monthly things, that way if I just need to send you money towards insurance or what, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I'm asking you what's going on, or otherwise do I need to get my friend who's going to help her at the Toyota place? That's what I'm trying to find out.
What's your friend at the Toyota place going to do?
What do you mean? Get her a car? So I'm just trying to figure out, what's going on because Harley said, no, Mom, Aunt Brenda said that, whatever. So I'm just trying to figure that out. So, because the money she's spending on these Ubers are not making any sense. Because, if she has to go somewhere, she has to Uber. Well, and
What
then
is she gonna do about a place to stay?
What do you mean? She'll just have to stay there.
She don't want to stay there. She wants to. She don't want to stay there. She wants to move in with Charlotte. Yeah, I mean, not
No,
move in
she
with
does
Charlotte.
not move in. She can't move in with Charlotte. Charlotte only has a 2-bedroom.
Not with Charlotte, but in the same apartment complex or whatever you call it.
Right, but she can't unless she has a roommate. It's the same price as what she's at now. It's just she has to have a roommate. She don't.
Well,
She
if she
don't have
moves
a
over where if she moves over to where Charlotte's at, a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,000 a month.
Okay, but Amber, a 2-bedroom is only 12 something. So it'd be the same price.
1,300.
13, yeah. It'd be the same price. 1,300 with the dogs. It'd be the same price as where she's staying now, half in it. And that's what I told her. Unless she has a reliable roommate, then she has to stay where she's at.
Well, that's what I kept telling her, and I keep telling her that.
Okay, yeah, but at the same time, we told her that. But then prior, we told her she didn't need to be there. You see what I'm saying? So that's where we had to go back
Did
and be
she
like,
what now?
Beforehand, everybody was telling her she didn't need to be where she was at. You see what I'm saying? So that's where, because you were telling me, like, no, she don't need to be at that place. It's too college, yada, yada, yada. So that's why she was like, okay, well, then whatever. So that's why Charlotte went ahead, moved, and yada, yada, yada. So now we're doing the opposite, telling her to stay there because, you know what I mean? Cause
I never told her to move. Hey, I didn't know she had to find a place to stay for the other day, last week.
Yeah, like I knew about that. She doesn't have to find one. It's just that all the people there are moving out. That's all. So she can stay right, you know, where she's at or whatever. It's just that Charlotte is moving in with her sister.
And I told Harley was wanting me to co-sign for her to get that apartment over there where Charlotte's moving. And I said, Harley, I cannot co-sign for you, darling. Yeah. I said, I got too much going on. I can't co-sign for you.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, but if you've got a roommate, somebody to room with you and could split the expense in half, it would help you out a lot. I said, but as far as me co-signing, I can't do it. And then she said, well, if I stay where I'm at, I don't know who they're going to put in the room in the building with her. And that's what she's worried about. But I told Harley, I said, I don't know what to tell you, Harley. You're just going to have to stay there and just work through it.
I'm not worried about that part. Like, that's not what I'm worried about.
Now, who's your friend at the Toyota place?
Matt.
Do I know him?
In Myrtle Beach?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I mean, do you know a lot of people there?
Well, I know more than you think I do.
I mean, I played ball with him for like 13 years.
Is he going to help her get her car?
Yeah, I mean, she's got the credit to do it. It's not the issue of that. Cause
she's got the what?
Like, she's got the credit to do it and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted to know what was going on because
I mentioned something to her and she didn't never say because I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's just do it like this. Let her go talk to Matt and see what he can come up with her car.
Okay, that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. I just wanted to make sure that I was on the same page with you because I know you were telling her, like, no, I'm going to give her a car, you know, and that's what.
Well, let her just go talk. Let's just let her go talk to him and see what he can come up with.
Yeah, he's already talked to me. He's already got it, and the insurance would be in my name and on hers. And then, so she would only have to pay, I think it's like $220 a month or whatever. And so I'm going to take that. Well, I'm paying it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to have that retirement sent. Like, I'm going to have it set up to give the $200 some to them, to the Toyota credit place, Toyota dealership, whatever. So that was the plan with that. That's why I was calling you first, because Harley was like, no, I'd rather just give it Aunt Brenda because she's supposed to pay insurance. So that's why I was trying to get on the same page with you.
Well, if you can get her a car and stuff like that for $200 some, you need to go for it.
Yeah, it's just the payment, and then the insurance will be, I think it'll be like $200 some too. So what I was going to do.
So that's $400 a month.
Well, what I was going to do is set the retirement stuff to try to do like, you know, like the monthly stipend thing, and it would cover that. That's why I was asking her, and she was like, no, I'm not going there because she said Aunt Brenda is already supposed to be coming down here this week, and yada yada yada. So I was trying to figure out, because if not, I was just going to have them do that to you, and you just take it. That's why I was trying to figure out the difference in the two. Because if you wanted me to just like have them send it to you,
Do you? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do. I got her car here. Her insurance runs me about $200 a month. Instead of going through the tour of the place and paying all that interest and all that fee, if you got your retirement coming up and all, y'all can just give me $400 a month and she can have her car back.
all right, well, it'll have to come to you directly I'm going to just set it up to you directly then. I ain't going to get it no change in hand.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'll make sure the insurance is paid, and I'll make in the car, the extra $200 you give me or whatever, I'm going to put it up for Harley, but Harley's not going to know it.
All right.
In case of emergency.
All right.
Okay?
All right. So
in a sense, you're going to be sending me $400 a month. That's car insurance. And then $200 a month I'm putting up for Harley in case of emergencies.
Yeah.
Y'all got to realize, I got to have some emergency money in case something happens to her. You know what I'm saying now, right?
Like, I don't like when you say
well,
I
know, but you don't, but what I'm trying to say, Teacher Lynn, we don't never know.
Yeah, we don't.
She might need a book at school. That's the kind of emergency. When I say emergency, that's what I'm talking about.
I know, but you said in case something happens to her. I don't like when you say that.
Well, I mean, if she gets sick, and just like the other day, she was having some issues, and I said, well, go on to the doctor, Harley.
Yeah.
I said, then I'll pay your copay or whatever. You go to the doctor, and I'll pay for it. You know, it was our allergy. It was our allergies. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I said, go on to the doctor, baby, and do whatever you need to do. And they let me know, and I said, I'll pay for it. That's the kind of emergencies I'm talking about, Tisha Lynn. And see, that's stuff like that. Stuff like, well, okay, well, that's kind of emergency. Okay, that's what I'm talking about when I say that. But see, that's the things that Harley don't think.
Yeah.
Because she's always had you.
Yeah, I know.
So those are things that
you have 1 minute remaining.
What is separate?
Is the car insurance like then your insurance?
The car insurance is our insurance.
Okay. I see.
On my insurance. So if y'all need $400 a month, she can get her car. I'll keep up the insurance. I'll put the other $200 up. And then that way, if the car breaks down, she's got something to get the car fixed, or you know what I'm saying? Maintenance.
Yeah. No, I get that. I'm just trying to understand, because you said her, but then what was going on because she kept saying.
When I bought her the car, when we went to get the car, I told her I would buy the car. I made the down payment. I'd done everything supposed to do for the car, and I said you can pay me the car, Harley, whenever you get straightened out.
Let's just take that thing and just have her set up to give you money on the month, all right? Because that'll be
fine. I mean, whatever
you'll feel like that she's taking that.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello.
Hey. So okay, few questions real quick. All right. So what happened? You're working at the apartment complex, and that's all.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My computer started being funky and I couldn't even get back to StreamYard, and like all these windows were open, and so I did not mean to start that next call.
Oh no. I still want to hear that next call. I think that we should play call 12 and then what do you think?
Talk?
No, I mean let's talk now because I can't hold it in. But
okay.
But I want to hear the follow-up call where Letecia puts both Harley and Aunt Brenda together.
Well, look, we're getting close to the end. I didn't realize it because we've only been on here an hour and 36 minutes, and I don't want to. We've got 20 minutes left of calls. You think we should finish these here, or how should we do it?
I would like to get through call 14 which would take us through that 20 minutes because remember I ran out of time and I had to separate this month's calls into 2 batches instead of 1. And if we get all the way through 14, then we go fresh into the new video and I can delete the old unlisted one, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, because I forgot we had more after this, so we can just try to get because we've only been on 1 hour 36 minutes now.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do that, and then we'll start over on Jen's with the next calls from February.
Yeah. As far as the whole Top Golf, I do have some notes. I like how Brenda thinks Harley's a liar and Letecia thinks Brenda's a liar.
I know.
And so,
except for when she's on the phone with Harley, then Letecia straight calls Harley a liar.
Right. And so just context clues, it became very obvious that Letecia has in no way spoken to Matt at Toyota in Myrtle Beach. Because she even explained to Harley, like, well, no, I do know him, but I just, kind of said that. But also, I haven't heard Letecia call Matt from Myrtle Beach from the jail. Have you?
No.
Did he write her a letter? Come on.
Was there messages passed through the toilet? I mean, we know that she delivers messages from God through the toilet, so maybe she works out financing too. Who knows?
Right.
Sky's the limit.
With that Top Golf thing, you guys remember when Harley said that she got a second job at Top Golf that starts in March. Well, Brenda basically calls Harley a liar, and then Letecia throws it right in there like, no, I verified it with Dee Dee. Do you think Dee Dee would lie to me? Letecia hasn't verified shit, but Letecia's backing Harley to prove that Harley's not lying by lying. It's this whole damn dynamic. So Brenda thinks that Harley and Letecia are going to give her $400 a month. $200 is going to pay the car insurance, and the other $200 is going to go into a savings account that Harley can tap into that Brenda doesn't want Harley to know about. So now, this next call, you guys just what?
She told Letecia, if you don't want people, listen, y'all, I know y'all all know this, but if you don't want people to know stuff, don't talk about it. And you told Letecia of all people, but Harley can't know about it, baby. Just for emergencies. I don't talk about that, Aunt Brenda. I don't want to hear about emergencies. Shut your
that just
mouth.
pissed me off. I know.
What do you mean? You don't want to talk about that? In
case something happened to her. Don't say it like that. Well, something happened to Landon's child. You know what I mean?
That you were the cause of. You rat bastard.
Exactly.
Right. And I like how she went from in case something happens to her to in case she needs a book or something.
Yeah, that's the kind of emergencies I meant, baby. In case she needs a book.
No, you didn't.
These people check her ass, man. Letecia and I, let me tell you how a grand total of how many minutes there would be of a phone call between me and Letecia Lynn. 2.5. Because the first time she got slick, I'd be like, click, that's it. You're in jail, not me. I don't need you, idiot. Right. I'm free. These two always running their mouth about poor Harley, right? Harley cannot do anything right any kind of way, no matter what she does. She's got her banker looking at Harley's bank account, which is, I don't like that. It seems like invasive to me.
If it's even true.
If it's even true, then you have, here comes Brenda. And just when you think Brenda is calling her on her bullshit, right? Here comes Brenda. She's calling her bluff. She spins it around and ends up being a chump again. Well played, Brenda. You're a chump.
Right.
You're not getting shit. There's no retirement. Why don't you ask, you demand all this proof of Harley, right? Why don't you ask Letecia to prove to you that she's even getting retirement? Remember, 2 months ago, she was getting a settlement for from the fucking cartel.
Right. Thousands, tens of thousands.
Yeah. hundreds of thousands.
Yeah,
remember?
you're right. Because it was like $150,000, right?
Which is also tens of thousands, just more tens of thousands if you want to break it out that way.
There's
Hey,
technicalities
Julie P.
involved.
Julie said she listens all the time, but never when we're live. So, hey, Julie. And also, I do want to just quickly say thank you, Music City Mom, for being a member for 7 months. And thank you, Tim Green, for the super sticker. I appreciate both of you guys so much.
Yay.
Okay, and one more time. Can you see that total? We're at $905, you guys.
Holy guacamole, guys. And you guys are so
Yeah.
generous. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
so
you. That blows my mind.
We're really close to the point where that pays for April, May, and June. And I'm just going to go ahead and cover whatever the difference is. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I am going to order April, May, and June tonight, or at least this weekend.
Yeah, and
All right,
also
let
I'm
me
going to have
know
to send
then
you
what
35 more.
I
Okay,
did not
and let me
understand
know
any of
what
that.
the difference is. Let me know what the difference is between what the total of this is and then the total cost for all of it. So
Okay.
I can know I can throw in that and then some extra when I get paid on the 21st. Y'all, I'm behind on payments because you
Yeah,
you
she didn't
two
get paid last
decided
month.
to temporarily lay me off. The rude.
Right.
So,
I have to
but I'll be
send you
fine.
35 that I just got from a JP on Venmo right now. So just so you know that that's about to come through. And then
JP35?
yes, but I'll send a
Okay,
screenshot
awesome.
to you as well. But.
Awesome. Yeah. So it'll be real interesting. This next call with Harley. It's going to be one of the longer ones. So it's 14 minutes and 48 seconds. And so now we just listened to Letecia and Brenda plan out. Okay, so Letecia was baiting Brenda with this map from Toyota bullshit. And that's exactly what it was bullshit. Right? Whoops, are you there?
Yes, we're here.
Okay.
Yes.
So Letecia just baited Brenda with this map from Toyota, trying to get Brenda off High Center and get that car back to Harley because
Matt from Myrtle Beach is his government
Right.
name, Jennifer. Please
Yeah.
address him properly.
softball playing Myrtle Beach Matt from
Myrtle Beach
Toyota.
Matt.
Myrtle
Right.
Beach Matt.
Who she has not spoken to. But if he was on her softball team, I think she's never mind.
That ship has sailed. It's at the bottom of the ocean with the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Shut up, Tisha.
You know, Letecia likes those men on her softball team.
Mm.
So anyway, now watch how Letecia spins this conversation that we just heard her have with Brenda. Now watch her explain it to Harley, because it's not the
God.
same.
Letitia's translations of conversations are literally the worst.
Yeah.
There's so much extra added in there. They're never. It's like it's a totally different conversation. It's almost like she's a whole lying liar, mouth who tells lies.
Almost, yeah, almost.
Oh, Sherry, thank you for being a member for 1 month. She says, I live for Letecia snarking.
I love that we're getting all of these new calls in the queue, and Rachel's probably gonna fall over Monday morning when she strolls into work and sees that we ordered another 3 months.
I know.
Poor Rachel doesn't want to listen to these calls.
And we just ordered all those March. Wait, what was it? February and March. And
January, February, March video visits.
Yeah, and then the video visits. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But we had already ordered March too, right? Or no, the regular calls.
Yes. Yeah, those are already ordered. Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Can one of the mods, because I don't remember what's the
here, I'll do it.
Join, isn't it? Is it join?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, for the memberships.
I got it. There we go.
Thank you guys.
I beat you.
You guys are just way too good to us all.
But I did not beat B Crumbs.
No, B Crumbs is all over it.
B Crumbs out here, quick on the draw.
That's funny. Okay.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, so I'll be AFK.
Okay. Smoke them if you got them. All right. Wait. Okay. Let me ask you before we start though. How many calls do we have left? Because we're gonna do them all. Just 2.
Yeah, because 13 and see right at the top it says 1 through 14.
Oh yeah, 1 through 14. Duh. Okay.
So we have 12, 13, so 3. 12,
Three.
13, and 14, right?
Yep, 3
Yeah.
including this one. That's correct.
Yeah.
So you want me to
But
just
the
play
next
this
two-
one and stop? Okay.
Yeah, play this one and stop. And then the next two are only 3 minutes long each. So we'll play the final two together. So we'll play
Okay.
this one, talk, and then play the final two, and then close out.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'll see you guys in a second.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
So okay, a few questions real quick. All right. So what happened? You're working at the apartment complex, and that's all the places you're working, right?
Yeah, I can't work at the other place because I don't have a way to get there.
Okay. But you had already got hired,
Mhm.
and it's too late
Well,
now.
Yeah, I mean, because I couldn't accept anything because I don't have a way to get there.
Okay. So what I want you to do is, all right. So I told Aunt Brenda that you were just gonna give her the insurance money or whatever. She said like $200 a month or something like that. And so what I'm gonna do is set that thing up to give you that somehow. I'm just waiting on that to get there. So you need to explain to her like, hey, I'm supposed to be starting this other job or whatever, but I can't without a ride. And so mom.
Well, she thinks I'm working there.
Well, I told her you were. I told her you were supposed to be starting like as soon as the season was starting. That was the last I heard. Well, I told her that I was like, because I wanted to see what she would say. So I was like, yeah, my friend, because I do have a friend named Matt. He works at the Toyota place. So I was like, yeah, he was like telling her to come by there or whatever. And she was like, oh, okay. Then she was like, no, why would you do that? Why would she just not give me money for insurance or something? And I was like, but you haven't taken out a car. So like, she's got to do something. You know what I mean? And so then she kept going about something and doctors and something crazy. And I was just sitting there like, oh my God. I said, so just tell me the deal. What is the deal? Like, are you going to give it to her or not? I said, because I need to find out because she's got to have a way to this other job. And so she was first like, she ain't got another job. I said, hey, Brenda, what are you talking about? Yes, she does. Like, I've already had someone find us out, is what I told her. And then she was just saying something about, well, why didn't she do something the other day with her allergies? And I was like, oh my God, can we stay on one topic? Like,
With her what?
something about your allergies the other day at a doctor or something. And I was like, and people aren't listening with COVID and mask, and you were sick. And I was just like, oh God.
I had
I know. I was sitting there thinking she said allergies, and she was like sick. But anyway. So the point is, you need to just tell her, say, hey, Mom said that that she's gonna give you the she's gonna give you the $200 or whatever on the car. I'm gonna have that scheduled to go to her out of that money. If I have to set an allotment for go to her, and then and tell her you're gonna give her the $200 for insurance. And then, but you got to have that. You got to begin that other job in order to give her the $200 for your part. All right, and then that way you could probably still go there once you get the car and ask them. I mean, you might not be too late. If it is, you could probably try somewhere else. But anyway, so she was saying something to me about the house stuff, and I said, Brenda, I'm not focused on that right now. I was like, she's gonna have to find somewhere cheaper to stay, and you know that. Like, you're just gonna have to, and it's probably gonna make a room for somebody. And so
I mean, I think I already figured it out.
What did you figure out?
My work is just gonna let me stay here, and because the 2-bedroom opened up by myself, and they're just gonna give me the whole unit.
The 2-bedroom what?
The 2-bedroom here opened up, so they're gonna let me move into it, and I can get the entire place. But by still only paying $400.
And why don't they just do that in return for you doing the marketing?
They're already gonna do it for me. What do you mean?
Okay, that's what I meant. I meant like, so like, since you're doing all that extra stuff, I mean, it'd be a good thing for them just to do that, and they give you a little extra.
I haven't told Aunt Brenda that yet, but
yeah. Well, what about, yeah, that'd be, I mean, you'll have just an extra bedroom, or are you trying to get someone else to stay in there to help you out?
No, just have an extra bedroom.
All right.
I'm not gonna have anyone else move in because they won't be on the lease, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know if you were going to try to find somebody, like, as a friend or something. Okay, so follow up on that. Did they say for certain, or they're like 90%, or what?
Yeah, for certain.
Okay. So then you just need to tell her that you've already, don't even tell her then that they're doing that. Don't even say that. Just say you got it figured out with the living situation, and that you're gonna just say you're gonna take some money that you know from somewhere or whatever, and that's what you're gonna pay for that. And you just need to work out the car, so you'll have to go to that other job.
Right. So did she stay with me?
She was like, yeah. She was like, y'all, if she can give me money on insurance or something, to just tell her, say, hey, is there any way you think I could get the car? Mom, just talk to me and say, I'm supposed to start this other job, and I'm actually supposed to start, very soon, or or I need whatever to this other job, whatever you said before, and then just say, hey, I'm going to give you the $200 for insurance or whatever, and Mom's going to give you the $200 for the car.
I'm just gonna be like,
I'm not giving her $200 for a car if she ain't guaranteeing that you're going to get the car when it's paid off. You see what I'm saying?
right.
So that's why I'm keeping that separate. If I can get all the other money at once from my retirement, then I'll just give it to her as long as she signs the car to you.
Why can't, I just don't, I don't understand why I can't go there and get it. Like, why does she have to bring it here?
Well, just ask her. Just say, hey, I know, but I just talked to her. Just say, hey, Mom just talked about the plan she had, the plan we have for this. Say, hey, you need to send it to her. Say, hey, look, I'm using all my money from work to pay for a place to stay, and that's what I'm doing. She's going to give you the $200 for the car and work out the way to pay you off the car. And then just tell her you're going to give her the $200 for the insurance. But you can't give it to her right now. She's going to give you, she needs to give you the car, and then you pay her within 30 days. You see what I'm saying? You got to actually be working the second job.
Right.
It shouldn't be $200 on her own insurance. That's really pricey. It would only be $200 on my insurance, and she's been driving 40 years longer. So, but anyway, I ain't gonna argue with her about the money, Mom. You know what I mean?
I've already tried to argue with her about that, and she.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not. Her premium was $700 some dollars for all her vehicles.
I told her, I was like, you just need to let me put it on mine. Since yours is already $200, you just need to let me do it through my USAA because it's cheaper. But no, she had to go ahead and pay it all. It doesn't make sense.
So just ask her. Just be like, hey, can I please get it? So I'm supposed to start orientation or whatever for these other jobs. And I already got my I already got the place figured out. Me and Mom figured out the house. We got that settled. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm good to go there. But I just say I really need to have something to drive to get this other job. I told her you've been using money on Uber and stuff like that. And I said, just say, hey, I just can't keep paying this money for Uber and getting less places. It's dangerous. And is there any way I can go ahead and get it? I already agreed that I'm going to give you the $200 for insurance. And Mom says she's going to give you the $200 for the car. Because like I said, I'm not giving her the money for the car out of that retirement, and she not give you something in writing that says, this is agreement to pay. You know what I mean? Because then else you're just giving her $200. I'm giving her $200 to rent it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So no, I want her to put it in writing, like, hey, she's giving me this money per month or whatever. Or if how much is left out of it or whatever at the end, like I got that hearing and all that for the assets or whatever. If it's enough to give it to her for the car, I will. But it's just a matter of, waiting till then. So just ask her, just say, hey, look, I really need the car. I appreciate everything. I'll do everything I can to get you money every month.
I just said, hey, Mom, just talk to me about the car. Is there any way I can go get it? I already Is there any way I can go get it? I already agreed. I'll pay you the $200 every month for insurance. I can't keep paying for Ubers.
Yeah. Yeah, just
I did.
can't keep paying for Ubers.
Like, I already told her, like, it's not gonna be an issue because, like, well, I know for myself that I'm getting all my tax money and then I'm getting my money from school and then
Yeah, and you'll be able to allot yourself. And then that other money would just be extra. But, like, the thing about that is, like, I'm trying to tell her it's just a waiting game on that to do it the right way, through the court system. I ain't trying to do nothing like how you said you don't want to get in trouble about the lease. I don't want to do anything, to add more craziness to what I'm already having to do with. You see what I'm saying? So, like, and then you got that, there's the IRS money you should be able to get to, the tax money from my taxes, and all that. So it's not really about that. It's like, I don't understand why she's just not just give you the car. Like, I tell her, or tell her that I'm gonna call, or just tell her I'm gonna put her name on the retirement thing. Just say, Mom's calling to put your name on her retirement thing so that you can get the $200 out on the allotments and anything you need for emergencies for Harley. That way, because she's got a power of attorney for that retirement. I gave it to her. Tell her that she has the power of attorney for the retirement. That I said she has the power of attorney for the retirement. I mailed her that, so she can withdraw out of it as soon as it's cleared. The $200, and then if there's any emergency or whatever, with, like, if you got to get the car fixed or oil
so
change.
Mom's calling. I said, you have the power of attorney.
Yeah, and I tell her I'm making sure that she's added to do the $200 withdrawal for the car. And then
She's not gonna answer me. This is like the funny part is, like, she'll talk to me for weeks, and then when it actually comes down to actually giving the car back, she won't ever answer me. So.
Well, just do this, and then I'll find out what she says tomorrow from you. And then if she doesn't say anything tomorrow, then we're just going to go with the other plan about what we talked about with you having your credit thing done. And you'll just have to, like, the problem is you still have to pay your insurance. That's still the same thing. You'll just have to pay your insurance. I mean, you just have to get, like, a lot cheaper car, but you'll have to pay your insurance. Out of that, just save, like, your taxes up and all that and just pay your monthly allotments on your insurance. If it's +2, you can get that para is probably like $1,200. That'll cover your insurance for 6 months.
Okay, I texted her, I think.
All right. And then work on getting me that para thing, or you can fill it out. All you gotta do is go to Colorado Para.
I can fill it out for you.
You can print it out and fill it out. You're just gonna have to send it to you, because you can't. It might have a form for direct deposit.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You get it ready and fill out what you can, and then the questions you want to ask me, I can talk you through. But it's Colorado Para, and it's like retirement withdrawal. That'll be the easy one because that one's not in question. Like, that's not part of the asset stuff.
Okay.
It was just my South Carolina one, which is the one with all the money. and I'll figure it out tomorrow. And if not, we'll just go ahead with the other plan of figuring out, just go ahead and get you something else so that you can work the other job or whatever.
Okay.
All right, love you. Did you check your credit thing about the score? You can even send a little request for them to delete that late payment. You can say, due to COVID, can they delete that late payment?
Okay.
Keep harassing them on the credit score thing, they'll do it. Just want to delete it
Okay.
due to COVID, okay? All right, love you.
Okay, love you, bye.
Yeah, a little bit different, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Her description of the call versus the actual call. Yeah.
I mean, Letecia, I know you can't hear me, but surely, hopefully, whoever listens to these lives will get this back to you. This is your whole problem. I mean, aside from the fact that you're, a child murderer, you are the type of person that believes you can say whatever you should say, whatever you need to say in the moment to get what you want, and you'll figure the rest out later. What
Absolutely.
an idiot! And you're teaching your kid that. What a fucking idiot you are.
Well, she was really setting Harley up. So here, Brenda and Letecia had this whole conversation about, well, if you're going to spend $200 on a car payment, you send me that $200 plus $200 for insurance. So you send me, so Letecia and Harley are supposed to give Brenda $400 a month, and that will cover a fake car payment that's going to go into savings plus the car insurance. Okay. And then Letecia talks to Harley, and it's only $200 for the car insurance, which was already a thing. But this started with our very first phone call tonight to Brenda, with Letecia throwing out fake ass Matt's information to make Brenda think that Harley's about to go to a car dealership and meet with Matt, who Letecia hasn't talked to.
Myrtle Beach
to buy a
Matt,
car.
please use his correct
Right,
name,
right.
Jen. That is how he wants to be referred to, as Myrtle Beach Matt. Come on now.
Right, Myrtle Beach Matt. Okay.
Meanwhile, Aunt Brenda's steady trying to do a freaking background check on Myrtle Beach Matt. Do I know this Matt?
Right.
Who's
So
this Matt? She asked Letecia like 4 times who Matt was. Oh my God. Letecia over here like Joe Frazier, bobbing and weaving.
So Letecia's setting up these expectations with Brenda that Brenda's going to be getting $400 a month, right? And then Letecia talks to Harley, and Harley writes a text and reads it to her mom. Harley writes a text to Aunt Brenda and says, my mom told me about the car. I'm sick of paying for Ubers, $200 a month. Let me come get the car, basically. Right. Now, Aunt Brenda didn't say 200. She said 400. But Letecia's in the middle of both of them, knowing that Harley and Brenda are about to clash. Because
Yes.
Brenda's expecting 400. Harley's expecting to pay 200. They're both going to be confused. And Letecia's just sitting back. And she started the whole thing in motion by bringing up Myrtle Beach Matt and making it sound as if, and so now if this doesn't work, then Harley's going to have to just use her credit to go buy a car. Not from Myrtle Beach Matt.
No, because he don't exist.
Right.
And by the way, Letecia, that's not how you dispute a late charge on your credit. But I mean, who am I telling? You're over here like, E.F. Hutton and J.P. Morgan combined, all the things. Plus you're clearly Jose Baez, because you know all about the law and what hearsay is and isn't, which you and Amy are both wrong about. And yikes.
And yikes.
I mean, and did you guys notice how many times Letecia said "or whatever"?
Yes.
I mean, I didn't think about it.
She's moved on from whatever now.
Right.
That's so 2020. Now it's or whatever.
Right. She says something that's half true or mostly true, and then follows it with or whatever, so that she's in the technicality zone.
Correct. Blue Sheet said Myrtle Beach Matt lives next door to Eduardo.
Let me just take a second and say thank you to
They share a duplex.
for being a Mr. Duplex. For being a member for 7 months. Are they in Florida? Are you sure they're not in Florida now?
Oh,
And
good
then,
Lord. I hope not. Florida's closed.
Also, do you guys buy for a second that Aunt Brenda is paying $200 a month for only Harley's car insurance with her as a second driver?
no, I doubt it unless she has full coverage, maybe.
If she's got a note on the car, if she didn't buy the car outright,
She did.
and she did.
So she probably only has a whatever you call it, like where
although
you
Harley's a female and she's 18 now.
And she got good
So
grades.
Yeah, they don't.
I know mine was
encourage-
really high, but I had a lot of accidents, so I couldn't tell you. But
Yeah, it
was-
depends on her driving record. And I think the other issue is, if I'm not mistaken, Harley had a Colorado driver's license, and then she got a North Carolina driver's or South Carolina driver's license. And so I don't know how South Carolina does it. Texas isn't like this, but Florida does the point system. And so, but the point system is different at different ages. Like you get an insurance, you get a break at 18, and then you get it for guys, it's extremely expensive. Then you get another break at like 25. But do I think it's 200? It might be. But listen, I don't
think it is. Yeah.
Huh? If Brenda's skimming a little off the top, like I can't hate her for it. I mean, look,
Right.
look what she has to put up with, man. I'd probably skim a little off the top too. Hell.
Let me also say thank you to Sarah Jump. She said dumpster fire madness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like hearing them make all these decisions for Harley and talk down on Harley. And I don't like any of it. Just to all of it.
Just say no me gusta like I do, Allie. That's it. We're gonna say shut up, Tisha. It's some merch and no me gusta.
That would be pretty funny to have shut up Tisha shirts.
Shut up, Tisha.
Oh, challenge accepted.
I know. I was thinking about that too. I think we should talk about it privately.
What? I missed something.
The Tisha shirts.
Oh yeah.
Because somebody had mentioned that in the chat earlier, and I was like, that's a cool idea.
Shut up, Tisha. Too bad they can't have my voice doing it.
Or we could have a couple of them with some of the things that have been said. Okay, so what about our last two?
80. Sorry, I was updating the website once again because you guys are amazing, and we just received 2 more $20 donations.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you. Tie-dye Alley, that would be cool. KPM, very cool.
I think another one should be I'm delayed. That's for sure. We have to have that one.
Yeah, I'm not as delayed on my computer, but like when I come on your guys' channel, I'm on my phone usually, and I'm definitely delayed, and it sucks.
Because but I just like it how when we're on together, how you'll just be like, "Oh, I'm delayed." Just cute the way you say it. It makes me laugh, and I just feel like
it's not fun though because I feel like I'm always going to interrupt you guys, and I'm like. I don't know. It just puts me on edge because I'm like I don't know. It just sucks because you think that it's a pause, but where the delay is happening when you start to talk, it's just actually not a pause. Someone else has already started talking, and
I think we should. Yes, but I love it, and I think we should just have a T-shirt that says "There's a delay."
Sorry, there's a delay. Here we should. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We could do some funny stuff.
Yeah, we could.
Okay. Can we get back to Jin Lu taking off her top pitbull?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Our last two.
On that note, so it's our last two, but within these last two, there are 3 redacted calls. So, so we just finished the one from Harley on February 11th. The next one that we're going to listen to is 3 minutes and 27 seconds, and it's on February 12th.
Okay.
And so this is after Harley and Brenda have had a chance to speak, while Letecia lays in wait, knowing that all she did was lie to both of them with, this intention of getting Harley the car. Web. Anyway, so we have that 3-minute call, and then there are 2 redacted calls. One, and they're both on, I'm sorry. One is on February 12th, the same day. So right after Harley hangs up with Letecia, the call that we're going to listen to right now, then she calls Harley right back, and they have a 12-minute and 30-second call, but it's been redacted.
I bet it has to do with the retirement, asking the questions.
Right, I agree. And then the next call, which is also redacted, is February 14th, Valentine's Day, and she calls the Colorado Springs number, which is Edwin Figueroa's mother. But it's redacted.
On Valentine's
Day.
Times. Yeah. Letecia says times, Valentine's with an M.
Right. So unfortunately that call is redacted. It was only a 1-minute call. Now they don't redact it because it's such a short call. They only redact it if there is, usually it's financial information.
Right.
And remember, this is the person who's supposedly going to be giving the money to Harley, blah, 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 whatever, yada, yada. So there's 2 redacted phone calls between these 2 calls that we're going to listen to. And then we have another 3-minute call with Harley on the 14th. So on Valentine's Day. And that's our final call. But there's another call right after that on Valentine's Day, back to that same Colorado Springs number. And it's 1 minute and 15 seconds.
And it's redacted.
Now we know 100% that Letecia's pulling some shit. What it is anybody's guess. But it goes back to, Letecia trying to pretend that she's getting money from the cartel.
Oh, God.
So these next 2 calls, they're about 3 minutes each. The first one is on the 12th, and the second one is on the 14th.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Missy, for your super sticker so much. I appreciate that. And Toby Bird says, I despise the redactions. I do think they're supposed to give a reason. We require a reason, and we have to give a reason. I don't like them either. It's a bummer, but okay. So we're going to get into a call on the 12th and then a call on the 14th, both together. Hey, Lindsay. And then we will see you guys on the other side. Let's see. Hold on, since my computer windows all went funky, they're not on the same window anymore, and I have to find it.
Okay.
Okay, got it. All right.
Got it? All right.
Yes, I am. Okay, and I had that.
Thank you for using.
I don't know why that's highlighted like that. Okay. All right, you guys ready?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good. Nothing. Walking upstairs.
Where are you coming from?
Me and Malay were sitting downstairs.
You and who?
Me and Malay.
Why do you call her right now?
Oh, I don't know. I just called her up.
Alright, what did y'all do today?
I was working all day.
Alright.
Yeah, hold on. I'm back.
Alright.
I checked on the taxes from last year, and I figured it out that it was accepted and everything. I just didn't get it, and I'm supposed to be like $4,000 or something.
I know, that's why I told you to call him.
And then I'm like trying to look up like what is the IRS phone number?
Yeah, just like they should have like a number that says like where's my refund and just tell them, try to figure out.
Well, I tried doing that and it didn't work.
No, I'm talking about like the number. Like there should be a number for them. Because they're gonna ask you that amount probably and stuff like that
Oh.
to like verify all of it. So.
Hmm.
Did you get to find out about the app? It still says the same thing.
Yeah, do what?
Did you get a call about the app? It says the same thing when I click your name.
No, I've been arguing with Brenda.
Why are you arguing with her?
I finally told her today. I just said I don't want the car.
Alright.
I said, I think it's funny that whenever I ask you something about the car, you just ignore me and you don't answer. It's okay, though. I'll figure it out.
And then what she said?
That was she didn't answer. That was my exact word. So she tried to tell you something that's not true. Because literally, this morning, I sent her a good morning text. She didn't answer me. FaceTime her twice, didn't answer me. Then I sent her that message and she still didn't answer me. And she's been like that ever since on Wednesday when I was like, on Tuesday. Ever since on Tuesday, I've been like, hey, are you sure you don't want me just like come get it? Would it be easier for you? Whatever. Da, da, da. She's been like that ever since Tuesday. So I told her, I was like, no.
Alright, well then don't ask her for it anymore then. Because that's just too much of a game.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Too much of what?
How did I have 60 seconds remaining?
I don't know. That was weird.
It wasn't a free call, was it?
Yeah.
Is it free?
Yeah, it said no, it said prepaid.
Prepaid, yeah, that's weird. Alright, well I'm gonna hang up and call you back because I don't know why I done that.
Link.
Hello.
And no strawberries.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Nothing at Starbucks.
Oh, I heard somebody say no strawberries or something.
Yeah.
How y'all get
I don't
no
like
strawberries?
Sometimes I like the strawberries and then sometimes I don't.
You're crazy. Crazy. What are y'all about to do?
Hold on. Hey, Mom. Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You too. I hope you guys have a lot of love going on today. But guess what?
Charlotte's taking me on a date.
Taking you where?
She's taking me on a date.
Where are y'all going on a date to?
Maud.
To Maud's Pizza?
Maud Pizza, yeah.
Man, that's a good date, right? Considering you used to never eat pizza. You used to never eat pizza, but now you do.
No, I always used to eat Maud Pizza all the time.
Maud Pizza.
They have a heart-shaped pizza today.
They might.
Oh my God. They might have a heart-shaped pizza.
They might. But guess what, ladies? I
What?
love you guys, but there's no greater love than the love of Jesus, and y'all both know that. You both are raised that way, so y'all remember that even though you're out and about eating Maud Pizza. Right?
We will.
You know, right? Read your 1 John whenever you get home tonight, all right? About love
All
for one
right.
another.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys enjoy your date. I thought I'd say hello. Oh, did you can you please call them people tomorrow about your account?
Yes, I got you.
Okay, because I just checked again and it's still saying.
Because I finally got logged into your thingy majiggy, and then I tried calling the IRS today, but they're closed today. But I'm thinking maybe they mailed the check to the PO box.
But it shouldn't have been a check. It should have been a direct deposit. So that's why there's something holding it up.
I know, but I logged on and it said accepted, so nothing was holding it up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little craziness. That's what makes you wonder something's up. You know what I mean? But it could have been, but I doubt they would have done that. They should have just direct deposited. It might have been something simple.
Because they put your state taxes in the direct deposit, so it's kind of weird.
That's what I'm saying. And you got the stimulus, so that's how, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but Brenda never answered me.
Yeah. Did you tell her what I said?
Yeah.
Then she never wrote back?
No.
Good. All right. Well, that's on her. But hey, have I got any text messages?
Let me see. No, but it says that my free number again expired like 2 weeks.
It's all right. I'll wait for another date and have you do it since y'all are going out and about today.
Okay.
All right. So check your things so I can video chat you. But try to get it fixed.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Love you guys. Be safe. Love you, Charlotte. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God. Her little
Right.
comment at the end there, the Jesus comment, it just
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah. So Brenda's not responding because Harley sent her some bullshit about $200 when it's supposed to be $400. And Letecia acts like she doesn't know what Brenda's problem is and then just lets her go on about it and says, okay, don't ask her about it again. So then Harley's just going to go out and buy a car with her credit. And I think that the car must never go back to Harley. Remember when Harley was on the stand and she was like, well,
Yes.
there was just a misunderstanding about like how insurance works. I think that's exactly what we're listening to right now.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
This is the misunderstanding. And it was
Yeah.
caused by a 3-minute phone call where Letecia called Brenda and said, I'm going to send Harley to talk to Myrtle Beach Matt at Toyota. And then, twisted and spun and told stories. And then it caused a beef between Brenda and Harley.
Right. Well, think about the way Harley is communicating with Brenda via
Right.
text, which
Right.
is writing.
Oh
So if Harley says, I talked to mom and it's $200, and
Right.
Brenda responds back in text and says, okay, it's, it would get really sticky legally. And I think Harley doesn't realize that, but Letecia does. Letecia has this is what Letecia does. She sets Harley up for failure
Every time.
so that Harley will only ever rely on Letecia. It is her very sick, dysfunctional way of holding on to her and continuing to maintain control over Harley when she would actually, first of all, Harley's 18 years old. And when your children turn 18, I mean, I can nag my kids, right? All that I want to. They're adults. And so they can make their own choices. However, with great power comes responsibility. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, you're 18, you can do what you want, but you're also responsible for those choices that you make. But I don't think Letecia wants Harley to actually ever feel like she can make decisions on her own, like she can figure out things for herself, that she doesn't actually need Letecia at 18 the way she did at 18 months. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Because Letecia can't let go. I mean, I've been there, look, 4 times over, and I'm still thrown off because of it a little bit. I mean, it does mess with you, but I'm happy that my kids are out there in the world and they're successful. That's what they're supposed to be doing. I miss them every day, but they're happy. How selfish would I be if I pulled some bullshit and they had to come, and take care of me or something, I would be awful if I did something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's Letecia. She
Yep.
is that parent.
Yep. It's all about her. It's not at all about Harley. It's not about I just cannot believe that. Like that you connecting those dots for me, Jen. It's just crazy
With
to
the
think.
court, with the testimony.
Yes. Like I
Yeah.
remember they were talking about it earlier in the chat. So I had thought about her testimony about the car, but I didn't realize that we were listening to those exact moments, most likely, and
Yeah. And even then, Harley is testifying to what she knows, right? And to her, it would appear as if there was a misunderstanding over car insurance, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there wasn't. It was because, like Jen pointed out, Letecia is yanking everybody's chains. And I mean, I wonder if Harley knows that now. I wonder if she ever listens to these.
oh, I don't know. I wish that she would. So when she hears the other side of that call with Tisha and
Yes.
not be, yeah. And also Lisa has been a member 3 months. Thank you. She said Letecia sounded deflated when Harley solved her rent problem all by herself. And then Nick, thank you so much for the super sticker.
Yeah, I mean, Harley kind of accidentally, against Leticia's conniving, did the right thing with both the rent and the car. Harley said, "You know what, Aunt Brenda, I don't want the damn car." And then she figured out the rent thing. Well,
Yeah.
listen, that's going to piss off Brenda and Letecia because they both need to be needed, and they're willing to lie to people to make sure that they're needed.
That's so sick. This is, and I think I'm glad in a way that I hate that Harley had to learn this way. But
Yeah.
let's play this out. Let's say that none of this ever happened. Let's say that Letecia never murdered Gannon. I would love for that to be true, but let's just say that that didn't happen, right? There would have been something along the way as Harley is getting towards 18 and starting to want to do things for herself. Like say she decided like Letecia still lived in Colorado and Harley wanted to go to school in South Carolina or any other place for that matter, away from Letecia. Letecia would have always done stuff like this. She would have always set Harley up for failure and advised her incorrectly. And therefore would have tried to keep, just in an effort to keep Harley needing her, which is probably why Aunt Brenda and Letecia actually still talk, because the ideal situation would have been for Harley and Brenda to sit down and have a discussion together and air everything out and put it together. Well, Letecia told me this. Well, Mom told me that. And then confront Letecia. That would be the ultimate ideal situation, right? But because Brenda is in her own way toxic in the same way that Letecia is, that she needs to be needed, they're perfect for each other.
Yeah.
And that's why they're still talking to each other. I'm glad you said that, Jen, because I could not figure out how is Aunt Brenda still able to talk to Letecia? How can she possibly? But you just nailed it. You put it together for me. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm happy to help. Welcome to Crazy.
Very, very much me gusta.
Welcome to Crazy. Hey, Renee Pickett. Well, thank you guys for coming on to go through these. And then I guess, are we on tomorrow?
Yes. Well, why wouldn't we be?
Hey, did you get that other video done, Curious Jen, or how's
it's not done yet.
Okay.
But I have already ordered 2 more months of jail calls. I'm going to order the 3rd month of jail calls, and I'll work on that video, and I will make sure it is ready for our live stream tomorrow night.
Okay. I mean, is that what everybody wants to do? Is do that? Is do it tomorrow?
It sounds fine for me as long as it's okay for you. If
Yeah,
something changes with my, I don't think that I have anything I have to do tomorrow night.
Do you want to do it at 8:00 though tomorrow because that's a better time for you?
Yes, if
you're
can.
fresher.
I would love that. Yes, if you're okay with it, Bendy.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I don't really care about going at 8.
Yeah, I was afraid.
Even 7's a little early, but 8 is good for me.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I was afraid that Bendy was going to get accused of kidnapping again.
Oh, no, yes, I know. Hostile work environment gate.
No, I was going to do 8 tonight, but I know that Amber ATS News is on right now. Actually, probably she was starting at 8:30. So that's why we moved it to 7. 9 is late for me usually. Well, Melissa usually does a live around 6 or 7 too, but also that's our dinner time. So it's just not really a good time for me, but she wasn't on tonight. Amber was. So that's kind of why we did. I thought 7 would.
Yeah. See, I that's why I picked 9, because usually Melissa is done. You're done. Right. And most of the people that, we watch or, we're pals with are done by 9, because like if I were to do it at 10 or 10:30, that's way too late for me.
Oh yeah.
I'm old. I need my beauty rest.
I cannot be like, because I'm trying to stay up in the mornings after the kids go to school and get my stuff done, clean the house and all the things I need to do. I cannot be up late. I just can't function. But yesterday was even worse because, I won't even address that because I already did in the comments, but I will say, I drove almost 4 hours yesterday total.
I know.
And then, on the way home, I was like 40 minutes from home, and the teacher calls and like, can you get here like now? Because Bentley's nose won't stop bleeding. It's been bleeding. Like, she freaked me out. It was stopped by the time I got there. But, so then I had to pay, I went and got him, and it was just a busy day yesterday. So,
yeah, and I totally understood it.
I know you do. You're always great. Both of you guys you're so good to me. So thank you.
Well, listen, you guys, tomorrow night's going to be exciting. Here's what we've got tomorrow.
Okay.
YouTuber, Harley, YouTuber, Harley, Amy B.
Oh.
So we get calls 15 through 20 tomorrow, and that's about an hour of calls. So that's about right? Without commentary. So, but what we also get, the dates are from February 17th to February 20th. And February 20th is when she goes pro se.
Oh.
So we get to hear her version of that. And you remember February 20th, that's when she said, when the judge is trying to talk her out of going pro se and representing herself, and she says, well, this might sound audacious, but I'm really good at poker. I know when to hold them and I know when to fold them.
Yep.
So
great googly moogly.
Tiff, yes, he's okay. Thank you for asking. I think he's just, the night before he had an allergy episode in the middle of the night. And we didn't have an air filter for this purifier that we use. I think his nose is just really dry because today in the car, he picked at his nose. He said, I swear I only barely touched it one time, and it started bleeding. So I think his little nose is just so dry.
Put a little Aquaphor, Aquaphor on the outside, put a little Vaseline on the inside.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you like get a little Q-tip and a little bit, like you're not trying to clog the airway or whatever, but you do need to, you know what I mean.
Right. Just a little, to moisten the.
Yes. I didn't want to say that word, but I'm glad you did.
Moisten that a little thin layer of it, though. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Which I knew you knew that, but I like to be specific when I'm on a live and other people can hear me, because I don't want somebody to come back in the comments on replay talking about Jen Lou told Allie to shove Vaseline in Bentley's nose.
Yeah.
You know?
They would.
Oh my God.
Not in the nostrils, Amelia, on the outside of the nostrils. I don't think you can put Aquaphor inside, but you can. I know you can put it on the outside. If he's been rubbing it or,
Nana says, oh, poor Bentley. Yes, Jen, I live in the desert. It works.
I'll say this too. If all else fails, just put the Vicks Vapor Rub and socks on his feet and send him to bed.
I've been doing that now since you've told me that last time, but
that shit works.
It has. I swear, I think it helps when he's like having a coughing fit and he can't sleep good. I swear it's helped. But also, I do have a humidifier, so I need to probably get that out. I bet you that would help a little bit with his nose being dry or whatever.
They say you can put Aquaphor in the nose. I'm old school. My mom was a Vaseline lady, so when I had kids, she bought me I don't know, I think she went to Sam's and bought me one of those industrial size jars of Vaseline,
Mm-hmm.
My mom was crazy like that. God love her. I miss her. I'll never forget when she showed up at the house with that. Here, honey, you're going to need this. Okay, but this much, Mom? What the hell do you think I'm going to be? Am I cooking with it? What are we doing with this Vaseline? It's a lot. She's like, it'll last you forever.
Yeah, Pitbull, I think, has a little crush on Bendy. They said, Jen wants Vaseline wear. And then Tiff, I know you do. And I just love and appreciate you so much. Lynn said it helped last time, Allie. I remember getting it out last time. But I put, oh gosh, Pitbull.
Oh,
I put
Pitbull, you have no idea.
I put this Vicks, it's Vicks brand. It's made for a humidifier. I put that in the humidifier one time, and now like I'm scared to use it. I had to rinse it out really good because it like made the humidifier bubble in a weird way. I started thinking about what we were breathing that like into our lungs. And I don't know. So I'm not going to use it again. I still have some, but he's not congested anyway. It's just dry nose. So I think just plain water would be fine. But
yeah, just some, a little Vaseline or Aquaphor, and bless this little heart. He just has allergies, and keep an eye out because you guys are supposed to be getting some storms.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're gonna get it at a later date or something. I don't know. Look. I walked out the other day and it was freaking cold. Now listen, and I understand that my cold is not everybody else's cold, okay? And I understand that some of you people are like buried under 87 feet of snow or whatever. But here's the deal: y'all chose to live in Antarctica and Penguin Land. I chose to live in the Floridas. So when the Floridas gets in the 50s, that is a problem. No me gusta. That's not what I signed up for. That was not in the brochure, and it damn sure wasn't in the pamphlet. So I was upset, and I will remain upset until it gets back to mild weather. I don't know what is going on with El Nino, La Nina. I don't know. Pinche all of them.
I know.
I'm tired of it.
I know. I can't stand the cold either. But I mean, you still get pretty great weather most of the year. So you're pretty lucky. Most people, retire and go to Florida because the weather.
Right. It's God's waiting room. So that's what my kids are like. Come back to Texas, come back to Texas. And I'm like, no, because then I'll just have to move back to Florida. I mean, I'm already in God's waiting room. Why should I leave? What if I lose my place in line? What's wrong with you people? I don't like lines. I hate to wait.
It's funny. No, Vanessa, my email, or yes, you can, but also it's on the bottom of the screen scrolling right now on that banner. So you can just grab it from there. Well, I'm excited to hear these YouTuber calls. I mean,
me too.
Interesting. I wonder if they'll be watching.
Me too.
They're
more than welcome to watch, and they're more than welcome to interact in the chat as long as, look, you all know how I run my chat. Everybody is welcome as long as you're respectful.
Right. Well, I would definitely, I fully believe in my heart that all the people she's had these calls with, listen, when I would
too.
They followed this case so closely. Can you imagine? Think about Amy watching the trial. First of all, think about Amy knowing she was pleading guilty by reason of insanity. But then, that's huge in itself. But then watching the trial, seeing exactly what she did to that baby and how absolutely gruesome and disgusting it was, I guarantee you they paid full attention and probably still are.
I would. It's Amelia, my channel, babe, the Ward Case Studies tomorrow night. It would do my head in to be one of these people that have been on the calls like Amy, and pepping her up and trying to be some bit of moral support and whatnot. And then the trial comes, and not even the trial, because we learned about her pleading not guilty by reason of insanity prior to the trial, because that's how it's done. Finding that out, okay, that's enough to blow your socks off right there, right? Then you listen to the trial, and you know that they did. There's no way they couldn't. There's no way.
Oh yeah,
they listened, and I can't imagine how the feelings that they must feel, because whenever somebody dupes you, even though on one level, like a very logical level, that they're in the wrong, right? Not you, but you will always carry around a little bit of guilt. You're always going to be like, how did I not see this? You replay everything in your head. Or maybe that's just me, but still, most people do. Not everything, but a little bit.
Yeah, at least somewhat, especially with something this huge. Hey, Angie, you would have to.
Pitbull's got everybody coming to my channel tomorrow for the party with no shirts.
Oh God, this is just so funny. Sorry. All right, well, I'm gonna go because my dad needs me.
too.
He was asking for me at the end, anyways. He needs my help with something. So, thank you guys so much for joining me on panel. I really do love
Thanks
you
for
guys a
having
lot.
us. Love you too, babe. You know I do.
I know. I love you guys. And I love you guys in the chat. Oh, Angie, thank you. That is super sweet. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Yeah, and thank you guys in the chat. I just appreciate you all so much. I really do. Happy birthday, Mary Jane Doe and True Crime Investigates. And tomorrow we got some YouTuber calls with Tisha over on Bendy. So I can't wait to see that. That is going to be great. Hi, Allie's dad.
Me too.
I came
can't wait
outside
to
to
hear
smoke.
it.
I got to go back up in a minute. But yes, I know. It's going to be great. I'm excited. So 8 o'clock, right?
Yep.
All right, 8
8
o'clock
o'clock.
tomorrow on Bendy's. I'm going to drop the links as soon as I end this. The Nightbot will drop the links one more time. And then, yeah, thank you guys so much. And we'll see you tomorrow. And I hope you have a great night.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
And I definitely will, Angie. All right, bye, guys.